old are you now? Still getting cream all over your face?
I'll get your cream all over my face. Hello, and welcome to Sid's Random Heart Page. This is a Yandere dating sim in which you are investigating a killer in Usoda town and become drawn to 5 Yandere men. If you guys haven't seen the common route, Enoch's, Luke, Dane, and G-Sharp's route, they are linked in the description box below, but without further ado, let's go hang out with our childhood best friend Sid. Sid Chapter 1. I'm so excited. I missed him. I should go to the hospital. I really want to know what's wrong with my body. The town's hospitals seem to be newly built, its exterior looking grand and modern. Even the hospital in this town looks so beautiful. While waiting my turn, I glanced around the hospital and suddenly thought of Sid. Sid was now my colleague at the detective agency, but before that, he actually used to study medicine abroad. That was the first time we had been apart since we met, and our relationship became a bit distant. I thought he'd become a doctor. After all, he graduated at the top of his class. Why did he come back to the detective agency? Because he has a crush on you? Oh, right, he also said he'd come visit me. I wonder if he really meant it. Even though I told him not to bother, I'm secretly a little happy that my childhood friend cares about me. Number S520. Number S520, proceed to room 5. The announcement interrupted my thoughts. I glanced at the display. It was my turn. I knocked on the door to room 5 and a familiar voice from inside told me to enter. While my brain was still trying to place the voice, my eyes had already recognized the person sitting inside. He is so pretty. Look at him. That's insane. Sid. In contrast to his usual attire, Sid was wearing a doctor's uniform. He had put down his long hair with a serious, mature aura. He'd always been good looking, but the doctor's outfit made him even more handsome.
It's been a while. You're looking good, dummy.
I'm not even mad that he called me dummy. Why are you here?
Why can't I be here?
Because this is my commission? And like, my work? This is my case. Why are you following me here? No way. You said you come to pick me up. Why are you suddenly a doctor here?
Looks like someone was looking forward to me picking her up.
Maybe. I wasn't. I'm just shocked to see you here. Did you undercover as a doctor to investigate the town for me?
Quite an imagination. But do you really agree to let me investigate the town for you?
Not really, no. I would prefer to do it myself. Sid squinted at me, his sharp gaze making my heart skip a beat.
If I offered you twice, no, 10 times the commission fee, would you leave this place and come with me?
No, it's not about money. I have something important to investigate here. Didn't I tell you on the phone last time? The serial murders in this town have many similarities with my parents' case, so I'm not going anywhere. I know you're worried about me, but I hope you understand. Don't worry, I'll take good care of myself. Sid didn't respond and instead quietly looked through some documents. After a while, he finally asked me to sit down.
What's wrong with your heart?
Huh?
Aren't you here for a checkup? How can I help if you don't tell me your symptoms? If you aren't leaving, don't ask why I'm here. Just take me as an ordinary doctor.
Yeah, I'll take you, alright? You're really working as a doctor here.
You can check my medical license at reception if you don't believe me. Tell me your symptoms.
That's not very professional, Sid. I couldn't stand against his commanding tone. Fine, I'll tell you. I explained all the symptoms I've been experiencing with my heart since coming to this town. Sid didn't seem surprised, but I caught the slightest hint of concern on his face.
Why didn't you tell me earlier? So I'd never know about it if I weren't working as a doctor here?
It's not like that. I didn't tell anyone. Besides, how do I even explain something like this? Saying I'm in heat because of my heart? It's embarrassing and hard to believe. You've heard my symptoms, so what's wrong with me?
It's an unusual case of arrhythmia. It's serious, but not life-threatening for now. But you need to change your lifestyle. Do you drink coffee regularly?
Nope. Yeah, 1 or 2 cups a day. Oh shit, okay.
Made by the landlord downstairs?
Huh? How do you know that? Sid's expression darkened.
Stop drinking it.
Why?
Coffee's bad for your heart. It'll only make your condition worse.
Is it that serious?
Are you questioning the doctor?
It's hard for me to quit. How about cutting it back to 1 cup every 2 days?
No. I'll prescribe you some special blends to replace it. They'll boost your energy without negative effects on your heart.
Fine.
How do you manage when you're in heat?
What? How could you ask something like that?
I don't see there's any problem with the question. I'm a doctor. I need to know everything about your condition.
Hey, I'm pretty sure this is like unethical. You can't treat me because we know each other.
You didn't tell anyone about this, did you?
Of course not. You're the first one. Aw.
I see.
Stupid Sid, enough already. What does this have to do with my condition?
So how do you handle it?
What else can I do? I handle it myself.
That's what you should have said earlier. The symptoms should decrease if you drink the blends regularly. Don't tell anyone else about this condition. If it gets worse, call me. I'll help you.
In a spicy way, right? How would you help?
I'd bring you in for treatment. What were you thinking?
You Sid handed me the follow-up paper and asked me to come back tomorrow. Fine. Watching Sid act so professionally, he seemed no different from any other doctor. For some reason, I felt a little lonely inside, just like when I found out he was leaving to study abroad. Sid, so you aren't a detective anymore?
I never said that. Is there a rule against having 2 jobs?
Well, no, I just want to know why you became a doctor. Sid glanced at me.
Don't worry, it's temporary. Once I wrap things up, we can still work together as detectives.
That's good. If you quit being a detective, I feel a little lonely.
Oh? I thought you'd forgotten all about me. You seem so happy living here.
How could I forget you? I can't believe you think so badly of me.
Good. You have no idea how worried I've been about you. Well, that's it. Wait outside. Your medication will be ready soon.
Before leaving, I noticed a familiar cheeky doll hanging from Sid's pocket. It was a birthday gift I handmade for him in high school. He'd taken it everywhere with him, even when I asked him to take it down. After all these years, he still kept it in perfect condition. It seems he really likes it. I'll make him a new one once everything's done. Sid. Thanks for today. I'll see you tomorrow.
See you.
Aww. The quiet ones are always my favorite, and you also know it's the quiet ones that don't talk much that usually have the biggest Anyway, I walk out of the room, my thoughts a tangled mess. I couldn't stop thinking about Sid, completely forgetting about my heart condition. Even after knowing him for over a decade, he was still an enigma to me. His mysterious actions always leaving me bewildered. When I went to pick up my medication, I casually asked the hospital staff about him. They mentioned that Sid was a newly hired cardiologist. Though they didn't disclose his qualifications, everyone agreed he was highly skilled and professional. His cold, aloof demeanor made him quite popular among the female nurses. If only they knew what a sharp-tongued, rude guy he is, they wouldn't like him so much. I'll have to talk to Sid tomorrow during my follow-up appointment tomorrow. As I was about to leave the hospital, I accidentally bumped into a patient. My detective agency cards were scattered all over the floor. Sorry, are you okay? I'm fine. Sorry I didn't see you there. I quickly helped the patient up and picked up the cards. When the patient noticed the cards, his eyes lit up and he excitedly grabbed my hands. Madame, are you a detective? Yes, is there something you need? I'd like to hire you. Please, hear me out. We sat down on a bench in the hospital lobby. The patient told me about himself and the strange events unfolding in the hospital. You're saying there's a Grim Reaper in the hospital? Yes, as ridiculous as it sounds, please believe me. Detective, have you heard about the Heart Ripper in this town? I'm a survivor of that incident. You're a survivor? Does that mean you met the Heart Ripper? Right, it was a few months ago. I couldn't see their face clearly, but I saw them holding a fresh heart in their hand. They were about to rip my heart out, but fortunately I escaped. But they left me with this. The patient slightly loosened his collar, revealing a thick bandage around his chest. How is this possible? I never heard anything about the survivor, and Luke didn't mention this either. Did you report this to the police? No, they didn't take me seriously. This was just some robber, let alone the Grim Reaper. I swear it's true, and I'm not the only survivor. Many of us escaped and sought shelter here. Thankfully, the hospital took us in and treated us. What do you remember about the culprit? I remember that they were wearing a strange black robe. As for the rest... The patient trembled, his face twisted with fear and his words slurring. I quickly tried to calm him down. It's okay. You don't have to think about it if you don't want to. Just tell me more about the Grim Reaper. Alright, recently survivors of the Heart Ripper have been disappearing from the wards where they were being treated. The official story is that they were discharged after recovery, but some people claim to have seen a mysterious figure taking them away. It always happens in the middle of the night. People say it's the Grim Reaper coming for them. Most of us survivors are mentally unstable after what we went through. Maybe that's why the hospital doesn't take our claims seriously. While the patients themselves signed discharge records, it's strange they all left in the middle of the night, don't you think? I don't believe in supernatural, but it's odd that they all left in the middle of the night. Have you seen this Grim Reaper? No, but one night I heard a scream from one of the patients I was familiar with. The next day he was gone, no one saw him again. Detective, I know how unbelievable this sounds, but I'm telling you the truth. Please, you have to believe me. I don't expect you to catch the Grim Reaper, I just want answers. I'll pay whatever you want as a commission fee, and here. He pulled out what looked like an ID card and quickly stuffed it into my pocket. This is a pass to the hospital building. I stole it from an intern. With this, you can move around freely in the hospital. You can't do that. Please, detective, I have no other choice. If you're willing to take on my case, please come to the hospital tonight. I need to get back now. The staff will notice I'm out of my room. Wait! Before I could respond, the patient ran off. Gosh, I stood there stunned without realizing that Sid was watching from a distance. Uh-oh. When I got home, I immediately received Dr. Sid's ever-so-caring message. Are you home yet? Just got back. Good. Don't wander around. Remember to drink your prescribed meds on time. I'll remind you regularly. Come on, I'm not a kid. Aren't you busy with other patients, Dr. Sid? Does he want us to call him Dr. Sid when we're spelunking? I'm your doctor. Taking care of you is my responsibility, and you're my only childhood friend. Be good and listen to your doctor. Alright. And absolutely no coffee. No floral teas or drinks either. So there's nothing here I can drink. Just in case. You want to get your heart better, right? Alright. Why is he always like this? Either disappearing without a trace or worrying too much about me. Following Sid's instructions, I mixed a packet of powder into water. Surprisingly, it tasted quite good, nothing like medicine. Maybe it was just my imagination, but a warm, soothing sensation spread through my body. The exhaustion from all the stress seemed to melt away. Wow, maybe this could actually replace coffee.
Hey, can I come in?
No? Sure.
You seem a bit tired today, so I made you some coffee. Do you want some? Is there anything wrong?
What do I do? Should I tell Dane? I feel like it'd be throwing away his kind gesture. This Sid reminded me so many times I can't just ignore him. Dane, actually. I explained to Dane about my heart condition, and how I'd been seeing a doctor who incidentally was my childhood friend. Dane slightly furrowed his brows.
I see.
I'm sorry, I really wanted to drink the coffee, but Dane gave me a gentle smile, brushing my cheek.
There's nothing to apologize for. Your health is what's most important. If the doctor says you shouldn't drink it, then don't. I guess that means no herbal tea or other drinks either.
How'd you know that?
Just a hunch. Your childhood friend sounds like a very responsible doctor.
Yeah, until my heart gets better, prescriptions and water are the only things I can drink.
Well, I hope you get better soon. I'm worried about you. But next time you're not feeling well, promise you'll tell me first, okay? I'm the one living closest to you after all.
You're not a doctor though, why would I tell you? Yeah.
By the way, this is the first time I've heard that the town hospital even has a cardiologist. Your childhood friend must be special.
Why? They don't have a cardiologist?
Maybe because no one in town ever needed one before. Thankfully, he showed up just when you needed him. Alright, get some rest and don't push yourself too hard.
Dane smiled softly and patted my head before heading to the door.
Interesting. A cardiologist, huh?
I never give Muni. Not ever. Well, you didn't really have a choice here. I stared at the pass the self-proclaimed survivor handed me, thinking about it all afternoon. No matter how I looked at it, his story was extremely suspicious. It had too many supernatural elements for me to take it seriously. Could it be a trap? But the terror in his eyes, that wasn't fake. With the investigation at a standstill, should I take a chance? Even if the Grim Reaper doesn't exist, I could at least check out the other Heart Ripper survivors he mentioned. Alright, let's give it a try. Tonight, I decide to sneak into the hospital. Oh yeah, this doesn't look creepy at all. So quiet. This place was so eerie after dark. I moved cautiously to the floor the patient had described. The lights were dim, and there wasn't a single staff member or security guard in sight. Something's off. As I walked cautiously, I suddenly heard hurried footsteps in the distance. A man's scream tore through the silence, a voice I recognized. It's him! The patient who hired me this morning. I ran towards the sound and saw two figures standing ahead. Reaper! It's the Reaper! Please don't kill me! I didn't see anything, I swear! The patient was backed into a corner, desperately begging for his life. The figure approaching him was no stranger either.
Don't give me such a cliche name, you lowly creature.
Sid?
I was merciful enough to not break your limbs for knocking her over. Besides, I'm doing you a favor. Get lost.
Sid? Before I could move to him, Sid raised his hand. The next moment, a black hole appeared out of nowhere, sucking the patient into it. In a blink of an eye, the patient and the black hole were gone. The survivor's words echoed in my mind. Screams in the night, patients disappearing without a trace. The Grim Reaper. It was all true, and that Grim Reaper was Sid. I'm sure he had his reasons. I was so stunned I nearly collapsed, barely catching myself against the wall. What is going on? What just happened? Another scream pulled me out of my chaotic thoughts. I looked up and found that Sid was gone. Is he after another patient? Just as I turned to run after him, someone grabbed me from behind.
Hey, don't go!
Dane, why the hell are you here? This is not your route. I'm gonna need you to stop being so nosy and go away because you are stopping me from getting Sid's Dane?
It's too dangerous. You can't go after him.
It's even more dangerous to stay with you. Dane pulled me into a tight embrace, his voice filled with anxiety and worry. What's going on? Why are you here, Dane?
I was worried about you. I can't believe you came here alone.
Okay, it is starting to annoy me that you have forgotten that I am a very capable detective.
I know you have a lot of questions, and I'll explain everything when we get back, but right now, you have to come with me. You saw what just happened, didn't you? Your childhood friend is dangerous. He's not the person you knew. I don't want you to get hurt. I don't want to lose you. Please, come back with me. Okay?
I don't want to. I want to hang out with Sid. But even after witnessing it myself, I still can't believe it. Sid isn't someone who would hurt people for no reason. There has to be more to this. Was he caught up in something bigger, some kind of conspiracy? No matter what, I can't just stand by and do nothing. Because Sid is important to me. Sorry, Dane. I had to see for myself. Yeah, even if it's dangerous, I can't leave Sid alone. Breaking free from Dane's arms, I took off running.
No, don't!
I followed the direction of the scream, searching for Sid, praying there was some deeper reason behind his actions. I've lived with him for so many years. Our bond is closer than family. Why do I know nothing at all? My heart raced in panic. I felt so anxious that I was on the verge of tears. 1,000 possibilities flooded my mind, but one thought burned brighter than the rest. I prayed he had nothing to do with the Heart Ripper case. I ran down another hallway, reaching the last door just in time to see Sid making another patient vanish into thin air. Sid! Sid turned around. Surprise flickered across his face for a split second. Then just as quickly it disappeared, replaced by that cold, unreadable expression.
So you've come. I knew you'd find out sooner or later.
Without thinking, I grabbed him by the collar. What the hell is going on? What are you doing to them? Tell me. Are you caught up in something dangerous? You must have a reason for this, right? Why won't you answer? Why can't you ever explain yourself? What do I even mean to you?
I never thought the day would come when you'd throw yourself into my arms. Especially not like this.
This is not the time to be reminiscing. Sid let out a bitter chuckle as he gently touched my cheek.
Then what do I mean to you?
What? The door blasted off its hinges, something like tentacles filled the room.
Let her go.
One of those things coming out of Dane. Aw, look at us, we're so cute. Sid's arms tightened around me, shielding me from the tentacles.
It's been a while, Brett.
Oh my god, look at his face. Look how hot he is. This is why Sid's the hottest. That Dr. Fit is really doing him well.
Now that you've got your memories back, you seem smarter than before.
Save your breath, you damn shorty.
He's not that short. What are they even talking about? Do they know each other? Dane reached for me, but an invisible force stopped him.
Come here. I won't hurt you.
Look, Sid. Look, Dane, I really don't want to be with you this route. Can you please go home?
I promise I'll tell you everything you want to know. Please, come back to me, or else he'll...
So annoying.
Behind us, something like a black hole opened in the air.
Sorry, but this time, she chose me.
Sid, what are you doing?
I won't let you leave me again.
Then Sid pulled me into the abyss. A blinding light consumed my vision. A powerful shockwave surged through my body. Sid, no! I screamed, only to find my knees slamming into something hard like a desk. When I opened my eyes, I found myself sitting in the college lecture hall. Students murmured around me, eyes locked in my direction. Yinny, do you have a question about Sid's presentation? The professor and Sid, who was in casual clothes, was staring at me from the podium with confusion. Wait, the lecture hall? Professor? I grabbed my phone and unlocked the scene. The date flashed back at me, the year I started college. Sid Chapter 2. God, what an entertaining first chapter. The only sad thing is we don't get his Dr. Fit anymore. Sid and I met in an orphanage. After what happened with my parents, I ended up there. No other relatives to take me in. Nobody in the orphanage would talk to me. As if I were invisible. Completely ostracized. Back then, there was another boy who was just like me. Isolated. He had this arrogant look on his face sitting in the corner, reading some tough books. Hey, what are you reading? Children's books. How's human anatomy a children's book? You think I'm dumb? To me it is. Full of mistakes anyway. Lowly creatures are just... No wonder nobody talks to him. He's a total weirdo. But for some reason, I wanted to be friends with him. He seems interesting. Amini, what's yours? Sid, let's be friends. No. And yet, he became my only true friend. Am I dreaming or no? I was sitting alone in my university library. I pinched my cheek hard and the sharp sting jolted me back to reality. This was the 10th time I'd done it. I couldn't believe what was happening. So this isn't a dream. I crossed out my dream in my notes and replaced it with time travel. When I realized I might have traveled back in time, I started finding ways to confirm the date and time. This is crazy. I was in a hospital just seconds ago. And now I'm back in the past? Is this even possible? This is crazy. I was in the hospital just seconds ago and now I'm back in the past? Is this even possible? But one thing was certain. This had everything to do with Sid. Even if I had really traveled through time, everything here was almost the same as I'd experienced. The only difference is Sid. In the original past, Sid didn't attend my university but instead studied at medical school abroad. So why was he here now? At the same university in the same department? I remember clearly that just hours ago, the hospital he had pulled me into something like a black hole. Are the missing patients also been sent to another time? This is way too much to believe, I can't accept it yet. Whether he's got superpowers or refuses to tell me anything, it's all just too much. I'm mad at myself. I've known him for over 10 years and never noticed anything. I thought I knew him. But now he feels like a complete stranger. No, now's not the time to dwell on this. The real question is the Sid I'm seeing now the same one from the hospital? Did he send me back alone, or did he come with me to the past?
Thinking of becoming a sci-fi author?
I didn't notice Sid when he sat down next to me. When did you get here? Don't look at my notes.
It's not that interesting anyway.
Even though he's in different clothes, he looks and talks the same. He hasn't changed a bit. It's hard to tell if he's the same Sid. Sid, be honest with me. Do you have superpowers?
I don't remember agreeing to be the protagonist of your story.
Now, don't beat around the bush, okay? It's not a story, I'm serious. Do you have the power to send people through time? Do you know the Heart Ripper?
You idiot. What are you even talking about?
Don't gaslight me. Sid flicked my forehead and pushed my laptop closer to me.
Are you gonna write your paper or not? You do realize you'll fail this class if you don't submit it on time, right?
This guy is a master at changing the subject. Fine, let's put it this way. Why are you here? Weren't you supposed to go to med school abroad?
Who said that?
No, you said you go to med school abroad after you graduated. That's why we...
I regretted it.
Sid's eyelid dropped a little. His face was cold and unreadable as always.
I mean, I regret agreeing to help you with your paper. Someone clearly doesn't care about that.
What? I almost thought he meant, when did I ask you for your help? I literally just came from another timeline. I don't know anything about this place.
Anyway, I brought you some reference books. Let me know if you need anything else. But keep in mind, the topic isn't exactly easy.
No, I don't need your help. I can do it myself. I grabbed the stack of books and stormed off. Just a paper. I've done it before. Just you wait. I'll figure out tomorrow whether you're the Sid who sent me here, you stupid Sid. Don't smirk at me. I know you know something. I returned to the apartment I used to live in. The key in my bag was the same, so I figured my place hadn't changed. It feels so nostalgic being back here. Just as I was about to put the key in the lock, someone grabbed my hand from behind.
Not this one.
Huh? What are you doing here?
This is my home.
We're not living together, are we?
You live next door, miss.
Huh?
I live in 808. You live in 809. Good night, and good luck with your paper.
Sid gave a mischievous smile and disappeared behind the door. Stupid Sid, even in a different timeline, he's just as annoying. The next morning. Morning. As soon as I stepped outside, I saw Sid looking lively, sipping milk and waiting for me.
More circles under your eyes look awful.
The hell? What? It's not the same topic. Last night, I thought I could finish my thesis quickly. I had an excellent memory. I could proudly say I remembered most of what I'd written a few years ago. But when I read the guidelines, I realized they were completely different from what I'd written before. I had no choice but to start from scratch. I barely finished after pulling an all-nighter.
I told you. Someone was bragging about handling it on their own.
I'll handle you on my own. Oh, damn it. Still, this unexpected change makes me suspect this might not be time travel, but a parallel world. No, this is just a guess based on some of the scientific theories and movies I've seen, but this all feels like a dream. But it explains why this Sid didn't go to medical school and doesn't seem to understand what I'm talking about. No, he might still be lying to me.
Here, juice.
Sid tossed a bottle of fresh juice into my hands. Why?
You always drink juice after an all-nighter, don't you? Don't tell me you forgot that too. I made it fresh for you this morning. Don't waste it.
I stared at the juice in my hand, remembering how he used to wake up early to make juice for me.
What's wrong? Still thinking about that time travel novel?
No.
You're such a clumsy cookie. Always making me worry about you.
I'm not a cookie.
That's my fault. I'll hope you write it next time. Don't stay up all night again.
As I drank the juice Sid made, a wave of warmth washed over me. For a moment, I felt like we were back to how close we used to be. Oh, by the way, I'm not going to class after I turn in my paper.
Why? To catch up on sleep?
No, I have something I need to investigate. Have you heard of Usadal Town? Sid didn't answer, his expression darkened. On our way, we saw a crowd of police cars gathered in a nearby alley. Huh? What happened? Curious, I approached the crowd and overheard their conversations. It's happened again. Someone got their heart ripped out again. Ripped out? Their heart? Excuse me, what do you mean? Oh, you knew here, miss. Everyone knows about these serial murders. I'm telling you, there's been a rash of murders in this area for the past few months. All the victims had their hearts ripped out. It's terrifying. The police are trying their best, but they haven't caught the murderer yet. Everyone's on edge. Be careful, miss. What? Isn't this just like the Heart Ripper? But there were never any serial murders like this before. Excuse me, let me through. Hey, what are you doing? Civilians can't enter the crime scene. Unlike the police in Usada Town, the officers here were strict and serious. I was completely blocked out.
Hey!
Sid grabbed my hand tightly, pulling me away from the crowd. His face was cold, but I could sense a trace of worry.
What are you doing? Stay away, it's dangerous.
Sid, this case is just like the Heart Ripper.
The Heart Ripper? What are you talking about?
The serial murders in Usada Town. It's the same as how my parents were killed, their hearts were ripped out. But why here? It doesn't make sense. It's a parallel timeline.
What are you mumbling about? The police will handle that. Stop worrying so much and focus on your own safety. You look tired. Are you exhausted from staying up all night? I'll take you back to rest.
I ignored Sid and let go of his hand. Sorry, Sid, I need to go to the town and confirm something.
Hey, where are you going?
I anxiously called a cab by the roadside and told the driver to head towards Usoda town, guided only by my memory. My unease deepened with every passing second. I thought that if I returned a few years ago, the murders shouldn't have happened yet, and perhaps I could uncover something unexpected. I never imagined it would first happen in the neighborhood I used to live in. It'll be fine. Stay calm. Once I get to the town, I'll find the answers. I sat tensely in the back of the cab, each second dragging on like an eternity. When I arrived at the destination, my worst fears came true. And what should have been a town was now nothing but a sea. An endless, boundless ocean. My hands trembled as I picked up the phone, double-checking the map. No mistake, this was the place. How could this be? How could the ocean from years ago have turned into a town? The town in my memory had existed for so long. There's no way it could have disappeared into the sea. I quickly searched for information about the town on my phone, but I found nothing, not a single result. I collapsed to my knees in despair. This can't be happening. Is this a parallel world? Is that why the town is gone? But that doesn't explain it. Why is it only the town and the case related to the Heart Ripper that's changed? What do I do now? Should I just give up? I thought I had found a clue, but now it's all vanished and everything's back at square one. Was Sid behind this? He had sent me here to stop my investigation. Not only did he send me back to my college days, but now he had erased the town. He told me not to worry about the case. Surely, he knows something, right? I forced myself to stand. Although my body felt like it could collapse at any moment, I hadn't slept all night and my mind was fragile on the edge of breaking. I need to go back and confront Sid. This is all because of him. With my body on the verge of collapsing, I dragged myself back to the apartment and found Sid leaning against the door waiting for me.
Finally back, huh? Aren't you tired? Where have you been so late?
Sid acted as though nothing had happened and treated me like normal. Seeing him so calm only fueled the fire of my anger. The town, it's gone. It turned into an ocean. Did you do that?
The town? What are you talking about? Still caught up in your sci-fi stories?
You bastard! What exactly did you do to me? I grabbed his collar with all my strength. Don't act like you don't know. You're the Sid who dragged me into this world, right? You're the same Sid, aren't you? If you had superpowers in that world, you must have them here too. Why? Why are you stopping me from investigating? Why did you make the town disappear? Why won't you tell me anything? You've always been like this. Why do you always keep me in the dark? You know I worked so hard just trying to find the truth. I knew I shouldn't be yelling at him like this. I wasn't even sure if he was the same Sid, but my mental state had completely shattered. I couldn't think clearly. All the emotions flooded out uncontrollably. Before I realized it, tears were streaming down my face. Sid didn't say a word, not even trying to push me away.
Idiots. Why are you crying?
Why are you crying? He gently wiped away my tears. I looked up and was surprised to find that he was also crying like me. His expression filled with genuine sadness. I was frozen to see him like this. Sid?
Damn it. I let your emotions get to me again.
Sid quickly wiped his face and returned to his usual expression.
I don't know what you're talking about, but how could I just let you suffer alone without worrying?
Suddenly, a sharp pain shot through my head. I nearly lost my balance and Sid immediately held me. The sleepless nights and immense stress were too much.
I told you, didn't I? Stop pushing yourself.
With that, Sid picked me up and carried me into his home. Wow, this place has so much detail. What are you doing? Put me down.
Stop being so stubborn. Do you even realize how awful you look right now?
Thanks, man.
Take a hot bath and relax.
He gently set me down in the bathroom where the warm bath was already drawn. I don't need
Just listen to me. Your clothes are here. Take your time.
died and made you king. I wanted to resist, but the bathroom was filled with a soothing scent that was easing my mind. That's his alpha pheromones, I think. What's that smell? It's so relaxing. My head felt lighter and I don't feel like thinking about the case anymore. Sid's right, I'm exhausted. A bath might actually help me calm down and clear my head. I sat in the bathtub replaying the last 2 days' events in my mind, and putting aside the case, I still can't tell if he's the same Sid. All I know is that from the moment I met Sid at the hospital, everything turned strange. But no matter what, I can't hate him. Even though I know he's hiding the fact that he has superpowers and possibly even more things I should know about. Yeah, like a massive monster Still, I can't hate him. It's not just the bond we've built over the years. Another reason is that I don't feel like his actions are meant to harm me. My mind was flooded with confusion and pain. The most important question is, am I truly trapped here for good? Or should I just go with the flow and see this as a new beginning? Even if the town is gone, it doesn't mean I have to give up on investigating. The more I thought about it, the more confused I got. And why did he cry just now? Was he really that worried about me? Was it my imagination, or does this version of Sid seem more caring than before? When I stepped out of the bathroom, my thoughts were still tangled, but the fatigue in my body had mostly faded. I was wearing the clothes Sid prepared for me. His t-shirt, it even carried his scent. But isn't this a bit too big? When did he grow so tall? Sid had just come out of the kitchen. He stared at me for a moment, his ears turning a little red.
Why aren't you wearing pants?
Your pants are too big, and this t-shirt's long enough to be a dress anyway.
Whatever. It's just me here, anyway. I made food for you. Come.
Yeah, I'm sure I will later. I'm not hungry.
Hurry.
Alright. Sid is at the table with a feast of my favorite dishes.
Eat up. You haven't eaten all day. You must be starving.
He wore his usual poker face, but his words are full of warmth. Damn it, this is exactly why I can't bring myself to hate him. A lump formed in my throat. Come to think of it, how long has it been since we sat down and ate together? Sid, sorry. I shouldn't have yelled at you. I was just so overwhelmed.
Idiot. If I was mad, I wouldn't have cooked for you.
Sid pulled out a tissue and wiped the corner of my mouth.
How's the food?
It's delicious. Keep eating. Ask about his identity. Sid, you're gonna have to tell me. Sid, are you really not the one who sent me here?
No questions during meals.
Oh.
Sleep at my place tonight.
What the hell? I can't have you keep dodging stuff, okay? Huh? Why?
I don't want you wandering off at night, trying to find that town again. It's dangerous. I need to keep an eye on you.
I'm not a child. I'm not going out in the middle of the night. You're overreacting.
I'm just worried. Plus, there's been a murder nearby. I don't feel good about leaving you alone. If something happened to you, I'd regret it for the rest of my life. You're my only childhood friend. Don't worry, I'll stay in another room.
Sid hardly said emotional stuff like that, so it caught me off guard. In the past, he just called me an idiot and said he was worried about me. It's hard for me to say no when he talks like this. Alright, but how long do I have to stay?
We'll see. For now, just get some rest.
After dinner, I walked into the room Sid had prepared for me. Is it just me? This room feels oddly familiar. I felt like the house I used to live in. Sid and I had been in the orphanage together for years. Then in high school, we worked part-time at Clark's detective agency and stayed at his house. It wasn't until college that we moved out. I miss those days when we lived together. Every day we went to school, came home, ate meals, and played video games. We were always together. If Sid hadn't suddenly decided to study abroad, maybe we wouldn't have drifted apart. I've always wondered if he got tired of living with me, but I never asked. After all, we were just friends. Even though we ended up working together years later, it felt like there was some kind of distance between us. That said, in this timeline, Sid didn't leave me. That's the only good thing about this time traveling. Maybe I could use this chance to go back to the way we were. What am I thinking? This isn't the time for that. And if I start falling for Sid, I don't want to go back. Not that I have any idea how to go back to my original world anyway. Not that I want to be honest. Now knowing all the horrors that I know, I want to stay here. The more I thought about it, the more memories of Sid flooded my mind. I couldn't sleep at all. I should go get a glass of water. When I walked into the living room, I found Sid sleeping on the couch. Why is he sleeping in the living room? He's got his own room. Does he think I'll sneak out? Here he is, always lecturing me about not taking care of himself, and he can't even properly cover himself with a blanket. I recovered him with the blanket, but couldn't help but glance at his sleeping face. I've seen his face for over 10 years, why does it still look so handsome? I couldn't resist lightly touching his cheek, his nose, and his lips. What's wrong with me? This feels so strange. My heart began to race faster and faster. Suddenly, Sid opened his eyes.
Hey.
Sid, sorry, I just...
Is this a dream? You act so aggressive. It must be a dream, right?
Sid pulled my head closer. Our lips were pressed together.
If it's a dream, then I have no reason to hold back anymore.
Sid, this is not a dream, Sid. Pinch yourself, please. Or don't. Sid Chapter 3. Sid and I were kissing. His lips pressed harder. Kisses growing fiercer. My lips parted under his intensity, his warm tongue weaving with mine, stealing my breath. For the first time. My childhood friend of over a decade and I crossed a forbidden line. No, this isn't how we're supposed to be. Sid pulled me onto the couch, his arms wrapping tightly around me, his kisses relentless. Dang, he's really going for it. Wait, I can't breathe. His gaze met mine, clouded with raw desire like a beast finally unleashed. Why are you kissing me?
What kind of question is that? Because I love you.
Oh no, Sid, you need to pinch yourself right now. Not that I'm not enjoying it. Sid loves me. Oh, we are so gonna bang. My heart. Why is it acting up now? This is bad. My body's burning and my heart aches. Sid, wow. No, why did I say that?
You're so bold. This must be a dream.
It is not, my dude. I need you to pinch yourself right now. It's not a dream.
I won't say no.
Oh, this is so embarrassing. But I crave his warmth.
You're so cute. Relax. I know all your sensitive spots.
How? How?
After all, I can feel what you feel. It's my privilege.
Does that mean if he puts it inside me, he can also feel it inside himself? What?
You're mine. I've wanted this for so long.
You could have just been upfront about it.
You're mine. Oh, my precious.
I want to see his wim wham. He's so pretty here.
You did this to me. I'm supposed to be incapable of desire, but you made me so insatiable.
It's huge. I want to see it.
Hey, you better take responsibility.
You take responsibility. Are we really doing this and we haven't even our eyes met, brimming with longing and confusion as if seeking one final confirmation?
I'm gonna make you completely mine.
Sid, when did you start liking me? He froze, eyes widening in shock as if struck by sudden realization.
Wait, this isn't a dream.
No, you idiot! What? The next second, an overwhelming wave of sleepiness crashed over me and I passed out on the couch. The next morning, I jolted awake, literally springing up from the bed. What the hell happened last night? I rushed to the full-length mirror and lifted my pajamas. Faint kiss marks dotted on my skin, sending my mind into a spiral. No way! If they were from last night, they'd still be red. And it's not like they're exactly gone either. I brushed over the faint marks. And that feeling was way too real. I definitely wasn't dreaming. Oh, this is insane. Getting dragged into some parallel world was confusing enough, and now this? Sid White Knight, you bastard. You're driving me insane. I'm not letting him off until he spills everything. Fuming, I stomped towards the door, but the memory of how close we were last night stopped me cold. I actually did that with my childhood friend. Now he even said he loves me. My heart's such a mess. Nope, too embarrassing. I can't even face him right now. Maybe I'll just sneak home, cool off, and figure this out. So I scrapped the idea of confronting him and chose to quietly creep out of the house. But as I reached for the front door, a lazy voice called out,
Where do you think you're going without pants?
Gah! I turned around to see Sid calmly sipping coffee at the dining table, acting like nothing happened. Pants? Oh, right, I'm still in this t-shirt.
Can't take my eyes off you for a second, huh? Or are you trying to become the neighborhood streaker?
You!
I made breakfast. Come eat.
He tilted his chin towards a breakfast spread on the table. How's this guy acting so normal? Suspicious, I sat down at the table, studying his expression. Sid, about last night on the couch. Yeah, didn't you sleep there last night? And then we...
What are you talking about? I slept in my room.
I don't appreciate this gaslighting.
Did you have some weird dream again?
What? No, I'm sure it wasn't a dream. Is he lying? Pretending like nothing happened? You really didn't sleep on the couch?
Nope.
His answer is so naturally. Could he think it was a dream? Either way, it dodges the awkwardness. But so frustrating, why am I the only one freaking out? Whether it was a dream or he forgot, his clueless act makes me want to punch him. I glared at him while shoveling his stupidly delicious breakfast into my mouth. Damn it, why does this food have to be this good?
There is no classes today. What's your plan?
Sid changed the subject, his eyes unreadable. I'm heading to the detective agency. Honestly, I feel like you're hiding something. And if you won't tell me, I'll find out myself.
Oh? Need me to tag along? In case you get lost or something?
Sid flashed a teasing grin. Lost? You think I'm someone who's barely at the agency?
No rules say I have to be at the agency to get work done. You know my style, don't you?
I couldn't agree. Sid's efficiency was unreal. His record was closing a case in half a day. Anyway, no thanks. I'll go alone. After last night, being alone with him is way too awkward. Hey, Sid, you, got something to tell me. I mean, is there something important you've been meaning to say?
Like what? No clue what you're on about. If you got a question, just ask.
Do you like me? How am I supposed to say that out loud? I shot him a sulky glare.
Well, there's one thing I should tell you.
Really? What? Is he gonna confess?
It's just, when you're mad, you look like a pufferfish.
I'll be serious. Stop fucking rage baiting me.
That's it.
I'm gonna kill this damn guy. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Now you really look like one.
What the hell? You're the pufferfish. Your whole family's a pufferfish. Damn you, stupid Sid. I'm going home.
Put on pants before you leave.
Oh, shut up. In the end, I reluctantly threw on my clothes and stormed out. Damn, Sid, I'll just pretend last night was a dream. I'm so mad. It is infuriating. Sid's perspective. Once confirmed Yandere had made it home, the tension gripping Sid released and he nearly slid out of his chair.
Nah, damn it. I'm losing my mind. She definitely remembers last night.
Yeah, of course I do, you idiot. Memories of intimate moments flooded back, quickening Sid's breathing, his face flushing.
What the hell was wrong with me last night? Was my brain broken? Thinking it was a dream? Doing that to her? Damn it. Just because she acted so submissive. I let my guard down. Even when her emotions influenced me, I never lost control like this. I've always had solid self-control. Not like that lovesick tentacle freak or that bipolar idiot. And definitely not like those trashy lesser beings. Could this be a side effect of bringing her into this world? Damn it. No matter what, I have to hold back.
Wait, why?
I can't take advantage of her situation, even if she wants it. Though, she was really cute last night, calling my name as she...
The memory of last night reignited his desire. Sid felt a surge of desire even the urge to touch himself.
No, Sid, remember who you are. Damn it. Next time she comes, I'm locking the door and staying in my room.
Bit dramatic, isn't it? Outside the detective agency, the usual notice hung on the door. Boss is out, closed temporarily. Well, I knew it. Even in a parallel world, some things never change. But this works out perfectly. With Clark gone, it's easier for me to grab the info I need. My target today, Clark's favor ledger. Despite Clark's usual slacker vibe, he's a cunning, ruthless guy. Everyone, big or small, owes him favors and he knows exactly where to cash them in. I'll use that ledger to make the police officer spill the details on the murder case quick and done. As I reached for the door, footsteps echoed behind me. I turned to see a group of thugs rounding the corridor's corner. Oh really? What ill timing. A bad feeling hit me, but I wasn't surprised. Seriously? Don't tell me they're here for revenge on Clark? Well, well, isn't this Clark's little princess? So, Clark ain't in again, huh? Oh, why is he never around when our boss wants a word with him? Princess my ass. Oh, I'm terribly sorry. It looks like my boss is causing trouble for you all again. Is there anything I can help with? Help? Oh, sure. The lead thug flicked a cigarette to the ground, provocatively crushing it underfoot. Princess, come quietly with us and be our little hostage. Quietly? What kind of cliche nonsense is this? I don't have time to play games with thugs. No sooner said than done, I grabbed the fire extinguisher by the door. You're the one who's gonna be quiet! I sprayed the extinguisher full blast at the thugs. While they flailed in chaos, I didn't hesitate to bash them with the extinguisher. Seriously, even in a parallel world I have to deal with this crap. The thugs' screams echoed as I used the extinguisher's mist to temporarily block their vision, giving me the upper hand. It wasn't my first time in this mess. Clark was always dragging me into his problems. I took down a few, but another wave of thugs charged in. Annoying bastards! Can't Clark not cause so much trouble for once? Clark! Get your ass out here! Just as I braced for another fight, several thugs flew backwards and the rest toppled like dominoes. Could it be? A familiar figure, hands in pockets, strolled around the corridor's corner. Swift and precise, he took out the thugs like a whirlwind, leaving them sprawled on the ground.
Bunch of trash. Banish them all to the black hole.
Sid?
Idiot. With that many of them, why didn't you run? I knew something like this would happen.
Sid stepped over the thugs and approached me.
Fire extinguisher. Smart choice, but next time just run.
He glanced at my knee, his brows furrowing, his expression darkening.
You scraped yourself.
He grabbed my wrist, his grip too firm to shake off.
Come with me.
Sid, Chapter 4. Sid kicked open the detective agency's door and tugged me towards the couch.
Sit.
No need. Aww. Ignoring my protest, he deftly opened the first aid kit, pulling out antiseptic and bandages. Sid's face was grim. He was always like this. Whenever I got hurt, big or small, he turned quieter than usual. At times like this, no matter what I said, he wouldn't listen. As if I crossed some invisible line of his. It's just a scratch. It doesn't even hurt.
It hurts. The wound's stinging.
I was gonna say, how do you know? But I remember that he can feel what we feel, so we can't exactly gaslight him about it.
Give it up. You can't fool me.
Why do you always say things like that? Like you know everything I'm feeling. Maybe because he does? After all, I can feel what you feel. It's my privilege. I suddenly recall what he told me last night. No way. Really? This can't be right. Even with a superpower, there's no way he could do that.
You've always liked doing reckless things and making me worry.
Did I?
Do you really want me to list them all? I can give you exact dates and times, down to the hour, minute, and second of every incident. I just don't want you to die of embarrassment.
He continued tending to my wound with care, every word showing just how well he knew me, and I knew he wasn't joking.
The first time, 9 days after we met at the orphanage, 2:35:52 p.m., a boy in a cap mocked you. You fought him and ended up with scrapes on your arm and knee. Second time, March 17th, 10:15:26 a.m., on the elementary school playground. You fell trying to buy ice cream.
Sorry.
The third time, August 8th,
Okay,
12:00:06 p.m. You rushed to save a puppy from some older kids and get a bruise on your forehead.
Alright, enough of that. You didn't have to make me look like a fool anymore.
The fourth time,
I clapped my hand over his mouth. Okay, I'm not arguing, just stop already. What is this guy made of? A robot? He remembers better than I do. Sid didn't rush to push my hand away and kept talking.
Then be good. Don't make me worry. Do whatever you want, but don't get hurt. If you do, I'll kick the crap out of whatever caused it.
Kick the crap out. Hey, remember? The first time you said that, you actually scared me. In high school, I got into a fight with some thugs and you found out. The next day, they're all in hospital badly injured. When I found you, you were standing in the middle of it all, silent, covered in blood. Do you know how freaked out I was?
I know. You almost cried. And that blood? None of it was mine. I wasn't even scratched. But you still dragged me to the nurse's office, sobbing, insisting on checking if I was hurt.
As Sid spoke, his expression softened, the corner of his mouth curving slightly.
That was the first time in my life someone cried for me like that. I don't like seeing you cry. It hurts.
Physically too, I bet, because you can actually feel it.
But at the same time, I want you to cry only in front of me.
He looked up at me, his expression serious. An intense emotion surged inside me, but the words caught in my throat. Sid,
All right, all done.
Before I could finish, he snapped the first aid kit shut and stood up.
Didn't you say you were looking for clues? Get to it. Don't waste time.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of which, when you were against me investigating the Heart Ripper case, what changed your mind?
You wouldn't listen anyway. It's not like I just met you. No matter what world you're in, you'll do it anyway. So I might as well stay close and watch over you.
No matter what world? What's that mean?
Nothing. I'm gonna deal with those thugs. If you need help or finishing up, let me know.
Hey, wait! Jeez, he's always like this, saying things halfway and then dropping it. What's he even here for? Do you know those thugs would show up? Whatever, forget him. I'll head to Clark's desk to find the favor ledger. I walked over to Clark's chaotic desk. He always knew exactly where to find things in this mess. Anyone else would be completely lost. I'm not just anyone, though. I worked with him for years. I know him well. The less obvious the spot, the more likely it is to be there. Try to find the favor ledger at Clark's desk. Probably here. I scoured nearly every corner but still couldn't find that favor ledger. Where else could it be? If I were Clark, where would I hide it? Something caught my eye under the table leg. Ah, no way. I tugged out what was propping up the table. A plain dented notebook. I opened the unremarkable notebook and found meticulously detailed a list of different people's dirt, complete with the locations of the corresponding evidence. Oh, this is it! To use such an important thing as a table leg. It definitely is hidden in plain sight, that's just so Clark. Perfect. I'll use this to convince the officer to share case details.
Found it?
You walk without a sound, are you a ninja or a ghost?
Neither. Is that Clark's favorite ledger? Nice find. Planning to blackmail the chief officer for case info?
What, you read minds too?
Let's go. To the police station.
He probably does read minds. Wait, you're coming? Why? Afraid I'll uncover proof you're the villain who dragged me into this parallel world? I teased Sid and he actually played along with a soft chuckle.
Yeah, I'm shaking.
Ah, you!
Fine. If you don't want me along, I'll head home and nap.
He feigned walking away, but seeing the look on my face like I wanted to swat him made him grin and turn back.
Just kidding. If the chief officer clams up even with the ledger, I can help loosen his tongue another way.
Like a perverted way?
Don't worry. I'll just watch from the sidelines. Let's go.
Whatever. Police station. As expected, the chief officer, who initially refused to meet us, flashed a wide grin the moment he heard about the dirt in Clark's ledger. He ushered me and Sid into his office. Maybe it was my imagination, but he seemed to avoid meeting Sid's gaze. I didn't expect you two to be Clark's trusted employees. It's an honor to meet you. Sid sat silently beside me, eyes closed, hands stuffed in his pockets. Chief, cut the small talk. I'm here about the serial murder case, the one where the victim had their hearts ripped out. I want every detail, no matter how small. This case matters to me, so I hope you'll share everything you can. Well, even if you're Clark's people, I can't just hand case details to civilians. All I'm asking is to take a look. If you refuse, your secrets might find their way to the public. But fine, you can look, but you can't take it with you. The chief stood, grabbed a file from his desk and set it in front of me. As I reached for it, a chilling thought hit me. What if the victims were those survivors from the hospital? If they were, how could I face Sid? My fingers froze above the file's cover, hesitating to lift it. Sid must have noticed my pause. He flipped it open and spread the contents across the table. Wait! He nodded and reassured me to watch. Relief washed over me as I scanned the file. None of the victims matched the hospital survivors. I exhaled quietly. Alright, as I studied the documents, the chief began explaining the case. As you can see, there are 4 victims. All had their hearts removed, no other wounds. It was the sole cause of death. Our investigation found no connections between the victims and their social circles were clean, with no clear reason for being targeted, so I've been treating this as a random killing. Any leads? Or are you still grasping in the dark? We have something. We even caught a suspect. What? Well, not exactly caught. The suspects in the first 3 cases all committed suicide. The police responded to suicide reports only to find they were all the killers. We found the victims' hearts in their rooms, along with disturbing drawings suggesting severe mental instability. The chief laid out photos of the suspects' rooms on the desk. The walls are plastered with bizarre hand-drawn sketches, as if their minds had been severely corrupted. We discovered these individuals had all consumed some kind of strange fruit. It triggered mental breakdowns and urge to consume hearts. In one suspect's room, the heart we found was half-eaten. Gosh, that's disgusting. This isn't normal human behavior. Sure, there've been cannibalistic serial killers before, but these drawings, this madness, it feels supernatural. Could the cases in this town and my parents' case be linked to something like this? That this is a parallel world? Can I trust the truth here? Could it be distorted somehow? Given the bizarre nature of these events and with the 4th killer still at large, we couldn't release these findings to the public just yet. Internally, we're calling the killer's condition heart hunger syndrome. We're still investigating the fruit's origin. This is shocking, almost hard to believe. But what surprises me most is that the police are buying into supernatural explanations. Shouldn't you be more skeptical? The chief looked momentarily stunned before his face settled back into a serious expression. Sometimes we have to accept things we don't understand, otherwise we'll never find the truth. I see. Is it just me or does something feel off? So that's where our investigation stands. Satisfied. I understand. Can you contact me if there are any updates? I jotted down my phone number and handed it to the chief. You're also too much, kid. I waved Clark's favor ledger in front of him. Oh, fine. I'll let you know when we have something. Walking out of the police station, my unease gnawed at me. My mind churned with fragmented clues.
So, did you get the answers you were after?
Well, something's off. I can't quite piece it together. Is it really that simple?
Simple? Maybe you're overthinking it. Some things are just straightforward, even if they're hard to explain.
This guy makes it sound so easy. I wonder if the case ties to something supernatural. Those mind-warping paintings, the fruit, that heart hunger syndrome, it's all a bit much. No, actually being yanked into a parallel world and everything at the hospital was already wild enough. At first I thought Sid dragged me here to stop my investigation. But if that's true, why drop me in a world with such similar cases? Where did the people he sent off at the hospital go to? What's his link to the Heart Ripper? I glanced at the person before me. Sid, or maybe not the Sid from that world. Where's he trying to tell me? Or is it something even more complicated that's going on? After last night, I'm barely holding it together. He's all I can think about. Suddenly, Sid reached out, patting my head with a soft smile. What are you doing?
Nothing. Just thought you needed a little head pat.
My jumbled thoughts scattered in an instant. Why are you always like this?
Was I wrong? You seem a bit less tense now. I don't know what's swirling in that head of yours, but if you can't sort it out, maybe let it rest for a bit.
He kept ruffling my hair gently and it felt comforting and warm. Oh, fine.
You know, I think you're really tough.
What?
After seeing you so shaken last night, I didn't expect you to bounce back so fast. And I thought you'd shut me out. You said it was me who brought you to this world. Me who stopped your investigation. Yet you're still talking to me.
Sid's face stayed stoic, but his tone held a trace of self-mockery.
Hey, how are you so strong?
Because you make me feel safe. Maybe because no matter what, you make me feel safe. Even if you, or, well, the parallel world you brought me here, I just feel at ease with you around.
You really think that?
Thanks for looking out for me yesterday, and for cooking.
Hey, if you uncover the truth, what'll you do?
What? I'm not sure. Maybe I'll keep being a detective or slowly figure out what I really want. But first, I need to find a way back to my original world.
I see.
You know that case didn't just take my parents. It also caused me to lose all my memories from before it happened. I didn't even know who I am and I've been so lost. That's why I have to uncover the truth behind their deaths. It's the only way I can move forward.
I get it. But even without those memories, you're still you. And look, you're doing fine now, aren't you? Why cling to the past?
It's not so much clinging to the past, but if you find out the past, you have the ability to move forward.
I just hope you find a truth that sets you free from all this. I want you to stop being chained to it, but nothing I say will stop you anyway.
Sid pinched my cheek. What about you, Sid? What do you want to do?
Me?
You probably won't believe this, but in that other world, you became a doctor. That you study medicine abroad. So, Sid, do you actually want to be a doctor?
Idiots? Of course not.
Then why'd you suddenly say you were going to go study medics after high school?
That's because I had something important to deal with and had to leave for a bit. But then I realized I'd rather stay by your side. If what you're saying is true, the me in that other world must regret it a lot because he left an idiot alone with no one to look after her and watched her get taken by someone else.
That's suspicious. What did you just say?
Nothing.
That idiot's me, isn't it? Sid smiled at me. Stupid Sid. I don't need anyone to take care of me.
Anyway, don't worry about me. Just know I'm not leaving you. Forget the me from that other world. He's an idiot too.
So are you. No way. I'm not forgetting. No matter which world, Sid is Sid. It wouldn't be complete even if I forgot just one of you. By the way, the you in this world, I mean, these past few days, you've been more emotional than usual. Even a bit clingy. What's up? Are you scared I'll hate you? Worried your childhood friend would dump you? Relax, Sid. I'm responsible. I never dump you. No matter what you become or what you do, I'll always be there for you. Or do you actually have a crush on... He flicked my forehead. Ow! What's your problem, idiot?
Stop talking nonsense. Is your brain broken? I'm hungry. Let's go eat.
Fine. Let's eat. But what was that heavy flick for? Are you trying to kill me?
That was light. Is your forehead made of glass?
You! Don't run! Get back here! Yinny, who's calling me? A sudden rush of static like ocean waves flooded my mind. A faint, almost imperceptible dampness brushed against my skin. It's okay. Wait for me. I'll come for you soon. That voice is...
Hey. Hey?
Sid stood before me, his hands gently resting on my shoulders. The noise in my head and the strange sensation on my skin vanished as I snapped back to reality.
What's wrong?
Oh, Sid, it's nothing.
Are you too tired? If you don't feel like eating, I can take you home.
A flicker of concern crossed Sid's usually calm and composed face. Maybe I didn't sleep well last night. Just exhausted, probably. I'm fine. Let's go eat.
All right.
After the meal, we wandered the streets, chatting like we always do. This feels just like high school. If Sid never went to med school, would our days always be like this? If I didn't have to investigate cases, could I just enjoy this moment? A crepe cart caught my eye. Oh, crepes! Hey, Sid, remember? We used to eat these all the time after school.
Yeah? And someone always left the bad parts for me.
No way, I just wanted you to try them.
Want one? I'll get it.
Oh, you are that gentle.
When am I not?
Sid brought my favorite flavor crepe and handed it to me just like old times. Wow, thanks.
Eat up. If it's not enough, I'll get you another.
He stepped closer, reaching out to wipe a dab of cream from the corner of my mouth.
How old are you now? Still getting cream all over your face?
I'll get your cream all over my face. Sid used to do this all the time. But this time I was caught off guard. My face flushed uncontrollably. What's wrong with me? Why is my heart racing like this?
Are you okay?
Oh, I'm fine. Is it because of last night? His sleepwalking confession? Or what happened between us? Sid, My thoughts spiraled and in a rush of heat I blurted out. What are we right now? What am I even asking? Sid froze at my sudden question, his hand still wiping my mouth, hovering in midair. Sid Chapter 5, Anomaly Variable Observation Report, page 46. Today, I experienced her emotions for the first time. Human Planet Year, December 16, 3/14/16, rainfall, 40 millimeters. The variable entity slipped out of the orphanage, her expression unusually calm. Her excitement index dropped by 80% compared to baseline. Cause unknown. I followed the variable to a park named Felix Park. This is where the variable's parents' incident occurred. I observed as the variable sat alone inside the purple R-shaped playground structure. Why go in? Human behavior truly makes no sense. It was highly likely that she felt the unease and helplessness due to memory loss extracted by the supreme beings. The most logical conclusion, she was forcing herself to remember to prevent forgetting the incident and her parents' existence. Foolish and meaningless. 5 minutes later, the variable entered a crying state. Suddenly, warm liquid streamed from my eye sockets, what humans call tears. Among my kind, this was an anomaly with a 0.00000... You know what? That's a lot of zeros. 1% probability. A sharp, indescribable, twisting pain gripped my heart. My breathing quickened. What humans term sadness. I seemed to be experiencing the same emotion as the variable. Impossible. Incomprehensible. Unprecedented. The variable's influence appears greater than anticipated. Very dangerous. Immediate action required. Dangerous. Extremely threatening. She must be eliminated. Immediately. But at that moment, my mind glitched. A new thought surfaced. I do not want the variable to get wet. This is the first time in my life someone cried for me like that. The variable showed a surprised expression. Sid? She called my name. Something indescribable stirred within me. I actually performed an act of concern. No, this is merely her emotions affecting me. Unrelated to myself. Beings like me are incapable of generating emotions or sensory responses. Adjusting approach. Intensify observation, reduce our threat level. This was a critical record. It must never be erased. Sid's hand frozen in midair, as if it was trying to grasp something, then slowly dropped. His gaze drifted, eyelids heavy, lost in serious thought. I had almost never seen that expression on his face. The atmosphere became awkward because of my question. The sweet scent of crepes lingering in the air now felt out of place. I shouldn't have asked.
We're childhood friends.
That should have been the expected answer, but my heart felt a faint emptiness.
We've always been, still are, and always will be.
He didn't finish the sentence and cleared his throat.
It's getting dark. Looks like rain. Let's go home.
I thought you'd be super excited to date me. I stood still watching his back. Why? Why do I feel so complicated right now? We're childhood friends. He's not wrong, but is that all we are? His care, his touch, it's more than just childhood friends. Why did he kiss me? Why did he say he loves me? Ask him. Then why did you say you loved me last night? My face flushed. I blurted it out without thinking, my tone tinged with frustration. Sid's back stiffened, then he quickly turned around with his usual calm expression.
Last night? Didn't I say I was sleeping in my room?
Come on, man, don't do this to me. Dude, really?
You must be remembering it wrong.
Come on, I vividly remember. Last night wasn't a dream. My body still recalls his touch, it was real. Why won't he admit it? Why does he stay by my side if it was a mistake? We stood in silence, eyes locked, not a word between us. Sid always felt so close, yet every time I reached for him, he slipped away. Whether it was the Sid who brought me to this world or the quiet one standing before me now. A drizzle began to fall, but I didn't get wet. But Sid had already put his umbrella over my head without me even noticing. Just like every year when I visited the place when my parents died, he appeared with an umbrella, saying nothing silently by my side. Should I keep holding on to this familiar sense of comfort, or break through the walls between us? No, he was the one who crossed that line first. If he hadn't treated me this way, my heart wouldn't be wavering like this.
Hey, you'll catch a cold. Let me take you home.
You coward!
What?
The anger inside me kept growing and Sid looked stunned. Damn it. No matter which world he's from, he's always the same. Making decisions alone, hiding everything. And I actually thought we could fix our relationship in this one. I'm such an idiot. I turned and ran, leaving everything behind.
Hey, stop! You'll get wet!
Sid chased after me, stubbornly keeping the umbrella over my head. Go away, jerk! Coward! You have no right to tell me what to do.
Jerk?
Sid was at a loss for words, but still followed close behind.
What kind of jerk shields you from the rain? Stop being so stubborn.
Says who? You're the jerk.
You dummy. If you catch a cold, I'm not taking care of you.
Are you cursing me to get sick?
Hey, I'll never leave you.
Who said I'd stay with you forever? Don't flatter yourself. The more I ran, the harder he chased. The sound of the rain drowned out our voices. We ran all the way back to our apartment building.
Don't run on the stairs. You'll slip. Hey,
I ignored him, rushed into my place, slamming the door shut.
Idiot.
That's what you get. After getting home, I quickly took a hot shower, but I still couldn't calm down. Then I noticed several unread messages on my phone. Did you get wet? I already checked you before you went inside, but just in case. Take a hot shower and don't catch a cold. Remember to dry your hair or you get sick. Are you still mad? Don't be mad, you get wrinkles. What? I really want to block him. Ignore that last message. Sorry. Perfect timing. 1 second later and I would have blocked him. I swear he reads minds. Hungry? Want me to grab some food or I can come over and cook? I know you're hungry even if you don't reply. I stocked your fridge and shelves with your favorite snacks and drinks a few days ago, but you should eat something warm. Just got you some hot food left at your door. Don't worry, I'm not there. Go grab it. I'm not taking it. No way I'm falling for his food trap. But seriously, when did he sneak in and stock my fridge and shelves? I opened the fridge and pantry and everything was organized with almost obsessive precision. All my favorites, damn it. How does he know me so well? The more I stared, the hungrier I got. Finally, I caved, opened the door and grabbed the food he left. It smells so good. He even nailed exactly what I was craving. Damn it. Sid's perspective. Sid's lips curved into a smirk as he heard the door creak open and the rustle of plastic bags. Sensing Yinny's hunger melt into satisfaction, he let out a soft chuckle.
Knew it. The idiot was starving.
Grow a pair.
Her hunger faded so fast. She must have eaten in a rush. Good thing I included some digestive tea in the bag.
Even without using any powers, he could feel the emotions flowing through Yinny. Sid leaned against the wall, savoring this unique connection. A connection that even Dane, the original owner of Yinny's heart, could never have.
This feeling, it's incredible. Knowing her presence, her every emotion. I brought her here so I could always feel her, protect her. This distance, it's perfect, but...
I'm gonna clobber you. What are we now? You coward.
Coward, huh? If anyone else dared call me that, I'd have flung them into a black hole 100,000 times over. But she's right. It's all my fault. Damn it. When she looks at me, her heart rate spikes, her temperature rises, her hormones surge. Her desire, objectively speaking, she definitely feels something more than childhood friendship. But it could be because of the heart. I should be happy about that, but...
Sid clenched his fist, knuckles whitening. His face showed a rare flicker of frustration.
Once we cross that line, we can never go back to being just childhood friends. This bond, one only I can have, pathetic. Letting these emotions I shouldn't have sway me. As an observer, I'm scared of losing something so fragile. But no matter what, I'll protect her.
Feeling Yinny's joy and satisfaction after her meal, Sid's heart warmed. He imagined her happily eating and couldn't help but smile.
She's so easily satisfied. I'm such an idiot. Whatever. Now that she's here, no one else can touch her. Though that guy, Dane, he's a real pain. Even trickier than In. It's all his fault. Using Clark to drag her into that town. Cutting off our connection if he dares step into this timeline.
Images of Dane and Yinny across countless timelines surged into Sid's mind. Each one showing Dane taking her away. His face twisted, suppressed emotions flooding out.
No!
Sid's anger surged. The room began to twist as if being drawn into a dark vortex. A strange chessboard on the table crashed to the floor, pieces scattering.
I'll erase him from her life. Just like those foul creatures who hurt her. Unworthy of breathing the same air as her.
Sid crushed a few chess pieces in his hand. Black smoke curled from the shards like souls dissolving into the air.
Meaningless souls have no reason to exist. No matter the timeline, she belongs to me. Only I can protect her, even if it's just as her childhood friend. I won't let anyone take her away.
The next day, I went to the university alone without waiting for Sid. I decided to set my feelings aside and focus on finding the truth. I can't let him lead me by the nose and affect my emotions anymore. I even wonder if he's using this to distract me from my investigation, making me feel like I'm paranoid. I shook my head and opened my notebook with determination. First, I need to organize the clues. Try to find the truth, then figure out how to return to my original timeline. I tried writing down the details of the Heart Ripper cases from both timelines and comparing them for similarities. First, in my original timeline, the Heart Ripper cases only happened in Usador, except for my parents' case. But here, Usador doesn't even exist. The cases started earlier and are concentrated around here instead. In both timelines, the victims all died with their hearts ripped out. The biggest difference is that here, the police have already found the culprits who then committed suicide. The suspected cause is poisoning from consuming some mysterious fruit leading to hallucinations. A craving for hearts and the unnatural power to rip out hearts with bare hands. I believe what's been uncovered here is related to my original world in some way. It might even be very close to the truth. Based on the photos the chief officers showed me, those culprits look mentally deranged and not quite human, matching the descriptions from the survivors in the original timeline. But there's one thing I still don't understand. If my parents' case is connected to these Heart Ripper cases, why didn't they take my heart? Why did these fruits only appear after so many years? Could someone have spread the fruits to trigger the cases? And considering Sid's superpowers, these cases likely involve something supernatural. A cult, maybe? As for the Sid in the original world, I don't think he's the culprit. It felt more like he was punishing those people, but weren't those people supposed to be survivors? I recall the scene at the hospital where those people were sucked into a black hole. Or maybe he sent them to another timeline like me, to protect them? Thinking that, I let out a sigh of relief. Even if it was just a theory, I wanted to believe Sid was saving people, not harming them. Though I'm still angry about all the secrets he's keeping from me in both timelines. No, stop thinking about him. What else needs sorting out? And that voice I heard yesterday sounded really familiar. It better not be Dane, I swear to God. I couldn't place it, but for some reason it reminded me of Dane. Ah, fuck. But the town doesn't exist in this timeline. Or could he be here somehow? One thing I'm sure of, Dane isn't an ordinary human either. That day at the hospital, I clearly saw something like tentacles growing from Dane. Dane, could he be connected to the Heart Ripper cases too? He and Sid seem to know each other. If that was his voice, does that mean he knows how to bring me back? As I wrestled with my thoughts, a new message popped up on my phone. It was Dane. Yinny, are you there? Go away. It was definitely his number with the same profile picture. Dane, how can he send me messages in this timeline? Wait, in this timeline, I'm still a college student. I haven't even met him yet. So this is Dane from my original timeline. This is insane. What's going on? Should I reply? Don't reply. Maybe I shouldn't. Something feels off. And after a long time, no new messages came. I put down my phone in frustration. Just then, a few girls from my department approached me. Yinny, do you have plans after class today? After class? What's up? Well, we're having a mixer and we're short one girl. Are you interested? Yeah, I heard the guys coming are really hot. You in? Yinny, you're single, right? It's a perfect chance. Just come to make new friends. Oh, a mixer? I'm seeing someone already. I don't have a boyfriend, but that doesn't mean I'm available. Sid's face flashed in my mind. No, what am I even thinking? Whatever, I'll just turn them down. Sorry, I already have someone I fancy. You'll have to ask someone else. Oh, that's such a shame. Are you sure? You'd be perfect, Yinny. You're so cute and you'd totally be popular. Yeah, come on, join us. Even if you say that. I gave an awkward smile, but the girls only pressed harder. At that moment, Sid strolled into the lecture hall. His eyes flicked towards me, then away, like I was a stranger. He plopped into a seat far off and started napping. This guy. Yesterday's anger bubbled up, mixing with a sense of defiance. My irritation surged. I decided to provoke him. It was childish, I knew, but I couldn't help it. If you're gonna act like you don't care, then neither will I. I turned to the girls with a bright smile and raising my voice. You know what? I changed my mind. I'm in. It'll be fun to meet new people. Really? Awesome. We'll text you the time and place. I snuck a glance at Sid, only to find him sleeping like a log. Keep sleeping, you jerk. I'm not coming home tonight. Let's see what you do. I'm ignoring your calls and texts. That's so petty, but also I get it. Let's see if you'll finally admit what happened that night. Following the girls' text, I arrived at a movie theater near campus. The girls buzzed with excitement, eagerly waiting for the guys. I tried to relax and get into the mood. Don't overthink it, just make new friends and stop thinking about Sid. But then, Sid was among the group of guys. You. Why are you here?
Why can't I be here? Is there a law against me joining a mixer?
He grinned mischievously like he planned this all along. Oh, you jerk, you're totally here to mess with me. Ignoring everyone's shocked stares, I grabbed his collar and shook him. Sid just laughed harder. Wow, you two are already so close, see, Yinny? I told you mixers are great for meeting people. Meeting someone you click with? Click with who? We've already paired everyone up. Here's your movie ticket. Enjoy, love. The girl shoved the ticket into my hand and disappeared into the theater with the others, leaving me awkwardly alone with Sid. Love your ass.
You're gonna rip my shirt, miss?
You.
Don't be mad. Let's go in and watch the movie.
Go away, I am mad. You're being a dick. He grabbed my hand on his collar and held it tightly, leading me towards the theater. I tried to yank it free, but his grip tightened.
Be good. We'll talk after the movie, okay? I'll answer your questions. About us.
He pulled me closer, placing the other hand on the back of my hand, his voice a low whisper in my ear.
I know you did this to rile me up. And guess what? It worked.
Well, you should just stay home. Go away.
I'd go crazy seeing you with another guy. I might even use those superpowers to wipe out anyone who looks at you. Happy now?
His icy gaze stunned me, but his expression quickly softened.
Just kidding. Come on, the movie's starting.
You know what? If you mess around like that again, you are gonna find out. Sid Chapter 6. I sat with Sid in the middle of the theater. Damn it, I let him drag me along again. Wait, was that his plan all along? Now that I think about it, it's possible. Oh well, I'm already here. Maybe because it wasn't peak hours, the theater was empty, except for us. Could this movie be so boring that no one wants to watch it? No, it's kind of nice having the whole place to ourselves. I snuck a glance at Sid, feeling oddly nervous for some reason.
Focus on the movie.
Okay. It's a fantasy romance. I remember Sid always falls asleep during rom-coms. The theater lights dimmed and the story began with the music. The heroine was a princess imprisoned in a tower due to a curse, and the hero was a cold-blooded assassin sent to kill her. To carry out his mission, the assassin disguised himself as a guard watching over the princess, waiting for the right moment to strike. In the process of surveillance, the killer, who was supposed to be completely unable to feel emotions, was strangely influenced by the princess. Her vibrant emotions, her joy, her anger, sadness, and passion began to chip away at his icy facade, making him feel everything along with her. Over time, his intent to kill faded, replaced by a longing to treasure every moment with her. But the princess was betrothed to a prince. The the only one who could break her curse. Why did these just suspiciously look like Dane and Sid? The assassin couldn't accept it. He couldn't stand the thought of her with another man, even though he didn't fully understand his feelings. He desperately searched for other ways to break the curse and take her away from the tower. In the end, with no other options, he destroyed the tower and forcibly took her away. The movie ended there, hinting at a sequel. Boo! Is that it? That's it? I looked at Sid, surprised to see him genuinely engrossed.
If there's a sequel, what kind of plot would you want?
He's asking that? He usually mocks romance movies. The assassin and princess fall in love. Of course I want their romance to blossom. He hasn't even confessed yet. I'm dying to know what happens next.
Oh, really?
Sid looks kinda happy, but this assassin's weird. Why doesn't he just tell the princess how he feels? What? Are you serious? If he doesn't say anything, how's she supposed to know? How are they supposed to get together? Or do you think the princess should confess first?
That's not what I mean. But some relationships are better left as they are, and you're assuming she'd accept them. What if she finds out he was sent to kill her and has been lying the whole time? Would she forgive him? Or maybe he's hiding even bigger secrets. Most importantly, the assassin wasn't capable of feelings to begin with. He doesn't even know if his love is real or just her influence. Confessing without understanding his own heart wouldn't be fair to her, right?
A trace of bitterness crossed Sid's face, as if he were talking about himself.
If those feelings aren't real, the princess would be the one to suffer.
Then what? He's just gonna let the prince take her away?
Well, until he sorts out his feelings, he'll stay by her side, protect her, and help break the curse. And he won't let anyone else have her.
That sounds kind of obsessive. But isn't this kind of obsession and protectiveness also a form of love? I think the villain needs a little more confidence.
You're oversimplifying it. Let me ask you, if you were the princess, would you accept a villain like that?
Let me think.
I bet you're thinking, if the villain's as hot as in the movie, I'd consider it.
What? No way. Do I look that shallow?
Your face says it all.
Oh, shut up, stupid Sid. If that assassin had a mouth as annoying as yours, I'd definitely say no.
Yes, yes, yes.
He reached out and patted my head like he was calming an angry kitten.
Let's go home and talk.
When he said talk, my heart skipped a beat. Talk about what? I had just decided to get him out of my head this morning. But one sentence from him and my heart was in knots again.
Hey, I know I've upset you.
Yes, you have.
I just want you to know I really care about you. Like I said before, I'll never leave you. But I can't tell you everything right now. Can you give me some time? And about our relationship, let's talk when we get back.
After watching the movie, the distance between Sid and me felt slightly smaller. It wasn't intentional, just a natural closeness. It seemed like he was slowly opening his heart to me. He said we'd talk, but about what? A confession? A date? No, what am I even expecting? As we neared the apartment, I noticed a figure standing by my door. Who's at my door?
No way that's possible. No one could even get there.
It better not be Dane. But there's actually someone. Can't you see them? That person. White hair, tan skin. Oh, hell. Dane? But as I got closer, the figure vanished like a ghost. Just before disappearing, I thought I saw a faint smile on his face. Huh, what just happened? Suddenly, Sid grabbed me and rushed towards his apartment, pulling so hard I couldn't break free. Sid, what's wrong? He dragged me inside, his face grim. When he shut the door, I heard a series of odd clicking and clanking noises, even though I could only see one single lock on the door. Am I imagining things? His place feels different, bigger and darker, almost warped.
Hey, stay here tonight. Don't leave. Not even a step.
Sid's voice was icy, all the warmth from our walk gone. At least tell me what's going on. What happened?
It's dangerous outside. All you need to know is that I'll protect you.
Here we go again. Just when I thought we were getting closer, he's shutting me out again. You said we talked, didn't you? Why are you pushing me away again? Is it because of that ghost? Is our connection really that fragile?
Ghost? That guy's not a ghost. He's here to take you away. You say fragile? Our connection isn't just fragile. It could vanish at any moment.
What?
You have no idea how much I've been holding back. You think I don't want to take that step? You think I feel nothing watching you with other guys? I'm telling you, I'm going crazy. Especially for someone like me who's never supposed to feel anything. To be eaten away by these feelings.
If you don't tell me, how am I supposed to know? Do you think I can read your mind?
If I told you everything, could you promise not to leave me? Hey!
Not again, my heart. Why now of all times?
Your heart's acting up again.
This is bad. My whole body feels like it's burning. It's worse than before, like my entire body's on fire. I collapsed onto the bed, blushing, breath ragged. Sid, touch me. Whoa! Sid's eyes burned as his Adam's apple bobbed visibly, but he restrained himself and turned to grab a cup of something that looked like tea.
Drink this. It'll ease your symptoms.
Off my symptoms. Sid.
No, I won't. Especially not like this. What happened that night won't happen again.
God damn it. He leaned closer, holding the cup to my lips.
Come on, drink it.
I struggled to sip the drink, but it only helped a little. When I met Sid's eyes, I couldn't stop craving his touch. Do you hate me?
No, don't say that. Damn it. That white-haired guy messed with your heart again.
You love me, don't you? You said so that night. My desire spiraled beyond control, reaching its breaking point.
Stop. Don't think I'm immune to desire. No, I won't take you like this.
He turned to leave, but I was already crumbling. Watching Sid's back, my heart throbbed with an unbearable mix of need and pain. I clutched the sheets, yearning to call his name, but suddenly something else overtook my mind. It felt like someone was calling me from deep within my heart, as if that call would never end unless someone put a stop to it. Dane? I mumbled Dane's name unconsciously, responding to that inexplicable pull. Sid froze and whipped around, his face twisted in rage.
Who? Who did you just call? Hey, who did you just call?
A massive black void appeared behind him, flickering with faint starlight. Black tendrils lashed out from it, unlike anything I'd seen with Dane.
In my world, you're not allowed to say another man's name. Especially not that guy.
Sid, what are these?
You want to know everything. Here's my first secret. You always said I had superpowers, didn't you? Now you'll see them clearly.
He caressed my cheek, his thumb pressed on my lower lip, rubbing gently.
I've changed my mind. If you're pushing me, I'll give you what you want.
Wow, he's so pretty.
Let's finish what we started that night. Hey,
It's
is your heart okay now?
It's in my ears. In a good way. Yeah, but fine. Totally not like blushing or anything.
I ended up marking you, even though I shouldn't have.
Instead, he held me tightly, kissing my forehead gently.
Sleep. No matter what, I'll protect you. I'll always be by your side. Just maybe not in the same way as before.
Chapter 7. Sid's Perspective. A normal variable observation record. Page 2900. Human Planet, June 24th, 4:20:09 p.m. Recently, Uni began part-time activity at a human detective agency. The owner of the agency, name Clark, age 30, human police officer who had once assisted her. In order to maintain close surveillance of Uni, I also proceeded to engage in this part-time activity. That human Clark offered us 2 rooms on the 2nd floor of his residence. Indeed, considering my status as an orphan and a high school student, it would be rather illogical and out of alignment with my human identity for me to provide a residence for Uni. And yet I found myself displeased. Perhaps this displeasure came from my reluctance to rely on human assistance and charity, or perhaps it came from the excessive joy Uni displayed towards that human. Still, should I not be influenced by her delightful emotion? Then why did I experience such displeasure instead? To feel displeased because of a variable. This shall be marked as an anomaly. Further follow-up required. Sid, are you spacing out?
I'm not. Just recording some things. So, found anything on the cheating husband yet?
Ah, yes, of course. Just took some pictures of him. What about you? Got that mistress's testimony yet?
Mm-hmm. I'm 2 days ahead of you.
Ah, that's the Sid I know. Uni shot me an expression of mixed admiration and defiance. The expression of hers never failed to make me feel immensely pleased. Not from the superiority as a supreme being, but from a pure and authentic feeling. To put it in human terms, I think she's cute. I should be repulsed by this feeling, and yet I find myself enjoying it.
Still, I can't believe our first case is to investigate something so boring. That human. I mean, Clark, does he even intend to guide you toward the truth you're looking for?
Is it boring? But Clark said we shouldn't get involved in anything serious so soon. Besides, this is about getting experience. No one starts by investigating a murder case. He must have his reasons.
You really trust him?
Of course I do. Clark was the only police officer who believed me back then, and even now he still hasn't given up on my case. He might look a bit sloppy, but he's actually more capable than you think. He's a very reliable person to me.
Huh. Is that so?
I've been with you all this time. Am I not reliable? Oh, stinky old lowly bastard. Besides, the truth you're seeking is not possible for ordinary humans to uncover. Are painfully naive.
Speaking of which, if you do find that truth one day, what would you do after?
You mean in the future? I'll probably keep working as a detective or maybe even open a cat cafe.
Cats? Those tiny furry creatures? Why are humans so fond of them?
Because they're cute. Why do you talk like you're not human? Sid, your 8th grader syndrome is showing again.
8th grader?
That's because I really am not human, idiot.
Forget it. Continue to be a detective or run a cafe. That dream of yours is quite ordinary, huh? It shouldn't be hard. You could even do both at the same time. Shall I predict it for you?
Predict? You know how to do fortune telling.
Something more accurate than fortune telling?
I looked at Yinny's curious expression and could not but let a smile creep up the corner of my lips. Cute. I closed my eyes. She might have thought I was channeling divination, but I was actually peeking into her future. Even those in the multiple universes where she lived parallel lives. I never used this power for my private interest. This was the first. I was secretly excited to see how many of those futures included me or what role I would play to stay by her side. Well, statistically, at least 9 out of 10 should have me, right? Instead, in all her countless features, the one standing by her side was not me. It was that person I never wanted to see. Dane. Well, rip. Almost every single one of them was that supreme god, Dane. Dane's younger brother, Han. There was even Clark. There was even what? Oh yeah. And names I didn't recognize. Luke. Enox. Who the hell were these people? But most importantly, I was nowhere to be found. That's so sad. I rapidly scrolled through all of Yinny's confirmed features while my eyes stayed shut, but there wasn't a single one with me. Why? This didn't make sense. I was the one always by her side. We were practically inseparable, so why them? How dare they? Was it because I'm an observer? Was I not supposed to have feelings? Just because she made his heart? That means they were meant to be. Who made the rules? Did Yinny not have a choice? Oh. Or did she not have me in her heart? I opened my eyes slowly, not looking at her. So, how did your fortune telling go?
You'll be just fine as a detective or a cat cafe owner.
Oh really? Isn't that great?
Great? Then why did you go to the others? Didn't you already have me?
Hey, what the hell, man? Don't yell at me. Huh?
Am I not good enough for you?
Sid, what are you talking about? The overwhelming wave of features rolled in my mind. I couldn't stay calm. I grabbed her shoulders tightly as if I was terrified of something.
Why can't it be me?
Sid, you're hurting me. What's wrong with you? Did I say something wrong? Wait, what? Why does the space around us suddenly feel like it's warping? Am I hallucinating? Only then did I realize I hadn't controlled my strength and had scared her.
No. What am I doing?
Why am I so worked up? The space nearly distorted because of my sudden outburst of emotions. Have I gone completely mad? Getting angry like a mortal?
I'm sorry.
What was I thinking? This isn't like me at all. I don't want her to see me so out of control. I clenched my fist tightly, suppressing an unexplainable impulse in my mind with all my might. I should have run away. Instead, I chose to pull her close, desperately holding her in my arms. Sid?
Just stay like this for a while. Don't go.
At least in this very moment, she's still here. This was the first time I didn't want to let go of her. In a drowsy daze, I sensed someone lying beside me. His fingers grazing my hair with a soft touch. The warmth of his fingertips and the steady rhythm of his heartbeat calmed me inexplicably. Slowly, I opened my eyes and saw Sid. He's so pretty. Lying next to me, his eyes soft and tender, gazing at me as if I was something precious and cherished. I'd never seen him like this. My heart skipped a beat uncontrollably. Sid? He lowered the hand that had been caressing my hair, yet he continued to stay in bed.
Morning. You were deep in your sleep, so I didn't wake you.
Sleep? Didn't I come to your place last night? Where is this place? I rubbed my eyes to reconfirm I wasn't dreaming. What the hell? Where are we? Sid's place had somehow completely transformed. It was now incredibly spacious, pitch black and airtight. What the heck? Some black, glowing, squirming things outside the window that caught my attention. Noticing where my gaze landed, Sid gave me a knowing look.
Those are my tendrils. They're for defensive purposes.
Tendrils? Memories of last night suddenly surfaced. Last night, did we?
Yep. We went all the way, and you saw my tendrils.
Like, just like that? You're admitting it now? When you in such deep denial about what you did to me before, why the sudden honesty?
Then was then, and now is now. Things have changed. Although the primary purpose last night was to relieve your heart's condition, rest assured, I'll take full responsibility. Whenever that happens again, I'll help you through it. I have marked you. From now on, it can only be me. Understood?
What? Sid cupped my cheek in his hand, gently caressing the curve of my face.
Are you alright? Do you feel any discomfort? I wonder if I went too far last night. The tendrils may have been a little too intense. It's just that your reaction made it hard for me to stop. I've taken care of you afterward, but you should rest more.
Hold on. Aren't you going to explain? Your tendrils, your identity, the things you know, and why you went all the way with me. Am I dreaming, or did you pull me into another parallel world again?
Calm down. You're not dreaming, and this isn't a parallel world. As for the rest, I'll explain once you've eaten your breakfast. You're too worked up and hungry. Your brain's processing ability has dropped to only 30%.
What the hell? There's no way it's that low.
It is that low.
You...
I'll make breakfast. Give me 10 minutes.
Fine, I'll eat, but before that, answer me one thing. The Sid who brought me to this universe, that was you too, right? With his back to me, Sid paused for a few seconds before finally turning to me.
Yep, that was me.
No, I knew it! I'd already guessed it, but hearing you admit it's still a shock. So you've been lying to me all along.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Should be. That's it? Aren't you gonna defend yourself? Say you had your reasons or something?
A lie is a lie, no matter the reason.
Stubborn idiot. How am I supposed to stay mad at him when he's like this? Fine. Explain everything to me after I've had my breakfast. I'll be here.
Okay.
And I expect an explanation. In just 10 minutes, Sid had served up a steaming hot breakfast so luxurious that it couldn't have been finished within that time frame. During this time, he even got dressed and tidied his appearance. Those tendrils must really come in handy. I still remember how they shifted temperatures at will last night. Speaking of which, isn't this too much? Are we throwing a party or something?
You just went through some intense exercise last night. You need to replenish your energy. Now eat up.
Intense exercise. Does he have no shame saying that out loud? Look at his breakfast, it's so extra. He's always been like this. It's either completely indifferent or overly attentive. And have I been accepting everything too easily? I just learned something groundbreaking, and yet here I am, eating breakfast like it's just another day. I feel like ever since I traveled through time and space, nothing can actually surprise me anymore. Even if he tells me he can actually read minds, I might just nod and accept it. I suddenly glared at Sid. Sid, you better be actually able to read minds. I'm gonna cuss your stubborn, lying dumbass so bad.
I can't actually read minds, but I can tell you're furious at me right now and are dying to cuss me out.
And you say you don't read minds.
I really don't. I can just feel your emotions and feelings, and they affect mine too. For example, I can sense you're finding this food delicious, so it feels delicious to me as well. Or when you're angry at me, I'll be angry at myself too, so of course, I can more or less regulate it. Even when you're feeling horny, I would feel it too.
What kind of bullshit superpower is this?
It's not a superpower, it's some phenomenon that not even I can explain. That's because I can only feel it from you. You're the only one who can affect me like this in the entire universe.
Why me?
I don't know either. I was more shocked than you when I first experienced it.
Could it be you're mistaken? How can you tell if those emotions come from me and not your own? How is it my fault that you're a horn dog?
Because I was born like this. Aside from tactical sensation, I am incapable of feeling any emotions, desire, or libido.
Sid spoke as if discussing the weather, his tone calm and even as he slid a plate of perfectly sliced steak in front of me. This is...
No need to feel sorry for me. I'm not human to begin with. I'm some sort of supreme being, and most supreme beings don't experience emotions. Especially me. It's all thanks to you that I felt so many things that I've never experienced before. Truth be told, I was repelled at first, but as the time goes by, I got used to it, and now it doesn't feel half bad.
Everything, all those weird and unexplainable things you said to me suddenly clicked. I let your emotions get to me again. You don't have to hide how you feel from me, I already know. So that's how it is. He truly felt it. That's just wild. See, you got horny because I was horny, and that's because I was in heat due to my heart's condition, and that led to you acting like you're also in heat. Does that mean you don't actually feel any desire for me on your own?
I do.
Huh? That you just said?
No, that's different.
Different how? Do you have it or not?
Are you sure you want to fixate on this right now? Breakfast is getting cold. Eat up.
You're dodging the question.
I won't answer things I can't explain.
What do you mean you can't explain? You either feel it or you don't. We did it. We went all the way. I have every right to fixate on this.
That's why I said I'll take responsibility. I'm going to take care of you and stay by your side. Now, shut up and eat.
There he goes again, dodging the issue. Every time I ask about his true feelings, he just dodges it. Fine. If he can't generate any feelings, I still don't believe that all of his actions are solely driven by my emotions and senses. If I press him, he'll just dodge even harder. At least now he told me who he is, I should be more patient with him. Still, somehow I have a bad feeling in my gut. I let out a sigh and dropped the matter and quietly began eating my breakfast. After breakfast, Sid cleaned everything up in 2 minutes with uncanny efficiency, and I was starting to grow numb with these strange things. He remained as composed as ever, as if the weighty revelations we just had were nothing more than casual small talk. I still can't believe that my childhood friend of so many years isn't even human. I need to put the pieces together. First off, Sid is not human, he's some sort of supreme being. that not only has tendrils, but is also able to bring me through different parallel worlds. If he's the same Sid from my original world, then he's also the one who had taken away the heart ripper survivor at the hospital. That means he's definitely connected to cases. Next, my heart condition. My condition of heart-induced heat is clearly abnormal. Sid obviously knows something I don't, and he even said he marked me. Something's not adding up. If he's going to tell me everything, then why hasn't he sent me back to the original world? Why bring me to this strange house? It was only then that I realized there wasn't a single door in the entire house. What the hell? I scanned the room. It was spacious but not endless. I could still see the ceilings and the walls, yet there was no sign of anything resembling an exit. Outside, the windows are tangled, writhing tendrils leaving nothing but visible walls. Sid, just one question. Are you gonna send me back to my world? The warmth in Sid's gentle expression vanished, replaced by an icy chill.
Your world? And where would that be?
Huh?
Your world is here. This is where you belong.
Oh, hell no, we are not doing this. What are you talking about? If you're gonna tell me the truth, there's no reason to keep me from going back, right?
What do these two things have to do with each other? Telling you the truth and trapping you aren't mutually exclusive.
Trapping me?
I thought you noticed by now. There are no doors here. No way out. Besides your so-called original world, I have already destroyed it.
At that moment, countless black voids materialized behind Sid. Within them, I saw endless versions of myself, each doing similar things yet subtly different.
These are versions of you from different timelines. Shocking, huh? Even knowing I'm not human, you haven't the slightest idea of how powerful I truly am. To me, the original world of yours is just an insignificant one of countless worlds.
Hey, that's very rude, Sid.
Its destruction means nothing to me, but to you, it means you can never go back. That's why you can only stay in this world I've created forever and ever.
Hey, that's very awful. That unfamiliar bottomless darkness in Sid's eyes chilled me to my bones. For the first time, the person before me felt like a stranger. A true, utter stranger. Then why? Why would you do this? Is it to stop me from uncovering the truth? Or is it because you're connected to the case? For once, a rare, genuine look of surprise flashed across his face, before turning into a complicated glare.
You think that's the reason?
Then what else could it be? I saw what you did in the hospital, and you were so against me investigating that town. Isn't it obvious? You said you created this world. Did you also fabricate the cases so you could conceal the truth? You even wiped out all traces of the entire town. What exactly did you do that you go so far to hide it? Trapping me here can't change anything.
Trapping you can't change anything?
Yeah, just make me not like you anymore. Sid clenched his fist tightly as if trying to suppress some overwhelming emotion.
Of course it changes things. It changes everything.
As I tried to step past him, a massive iron gate like a prison barrier materialized out of nowhere, separating me from Sid. What the hell is this?
This gate is made of tendrils. There's no way to break it.
Hey, stop being an ass! He placed a hand on the gate, a smile curling at his lips, one that didn't reach his eyes.
Why am I trapping you, you ask? Because I don't want you to be taken away by others. I don't want you walking into danger. It's that simple. I thought trapping you in my world would be sufficient, but it seems someone would rather risk his life than give up on you. I won't let that happen.
You mean Dane?
You saw his tentacles in your world, didn't you? Like me, that bastard isn't human either. A vile, malevolent being. That's what he is. And yet, of all beings, you had to be connected with him. Did you know? Ever since you went into that town, my bond with you was severed. I couldn't feel you or your emotions. It nearly drove me mad. Starting from this moment, I won't let him have any chance near you. You are going to stay here in my world, under my protection.
Dude, this is the worst way to live.
As for that case, I'll only tell you what you need to know. I'm sorry. I know this must be hard for you to accept, but I have no other choice. Whatever you want, I'll give you the best. But I won't let you leave. Not now. Not until I've eliminated every last bastard trying to claim your future.
Stop that. Stop it. Stop it. After our last talk, we'd been in a standoff for hours. Of course, Sid maintained that infuriating blank expression of his, sitting calmly outside the iron bars reading a book as if nothing was amiss. This is insane. What? Am I your prisoner or something?
Are you hungry? Your favorite snacks are on the table. My tendrils are keeping them warm for you. If you want them cold, just grab them from the fridge.
I'm not hungry.
If you're bored, the bookshelf is stocked with your favorite comics and novels. Gaming consoles and computers are over there. If you want to exercise, just use the indoor gym and swimming pool. Anything you want to buy, just order on the tablet. It's on me. No limit.
This is not any way to live. It's nice, but we can't do this forever. Wow, what a way to go, huh? Is that what this is? Trying to buy away my freedom?
If by freedom you mean doing things that'll put you in danger, then yes, I'm taking that away.
Lash out at him. You have no right to do so, you bastard.
I have every right to do so as the person closest to you and knows you the best.
No, you don't.
All you need to do is rely on me. More and more and more.
No, thank you.
Just live comfortably. Don't think of anything else.
The problem is, I'm not comfortable at all. Then out of nowhere, a mannequin with a picture of Sid sticking to its forehead materialized beside me. Ah, what's this for?
For you to let it all out. Hit it, curse at it, whatever you want. I won't mind.
You absolute imbecile. Cocky jackass. Fueled by utter rage, I swung my punch at the mannequin's head, knocking it right off and sending it towards Sid. A loud crash echoed as it collided with the iron bars.
Nice swing.
All Sid did was give it a quick glance before turning to his books. The next second, a new head reappeared on the mannequin.
Don't worry about breaking it. It'll keep regenerating.
Damn it! I swear to God, I will strangle that bastard.
That report I gave you. You were calmer about it than I had expected.
I walked over to the desk, where a document labeled The Truth Report sat, completed with photos, just like the ones we used to prepare for our clients at the detective agency. I had gone through it thoroughly. What was written inside was indeed shocking. The town of Usadar was struck by a mysterious meteorite, turning it into a contaminated cursed land. Many who consumed contaminated fruits were turned into heartless, half-dead monsters, driven by a hunger for living human hearts. This gave rise to a massive cult, hoping to revive the town by worshipping an eldritch god. Cultists would offer human hearts as sacrifices in exchange for their deity's favor, and my parents were among the victims. The report was flawless, reasonable, and logical. Still, something felt off to me nonetheless. You really think handing me a report like this settles everything?
Isn't it enough? You wanted to know why your parents were killed. And there's the reason. I didn't tell you before because it was too absurd for you to comprehend. I had to wait for the proper time and place. Now that you've already known supernatural beings like me existed, it should be easier for you to process.
I'm not here to argue about why you kept it from me. I'm sure you're hiding a hell of a lot of things anyway. What I'm saying is there's more to this that you're not telling me.
I told you. I will only tell you what you need to know. As for other insignificant details and irrelevant people, there's no point in knowing.
And so, our standoff continued. He resumed to his books and I went back on seething in angry silence. I knew it. I knew this is how it'd go. At least he admits there are things that he's holding back, but the stubborn arsehole clearly has no intention of spilling the rest. Sid has always been this stubborn. Once he's made up his mind, there's no way of changing it. It's not about being non-human. I bet he was just born this way. I recalled those times back in school. How he never hesitated to beat anyone up who bullied me until they were barely breathing, no matter how I pleaded for him to stop. All the times when I got hurt, how he'd insist that I stay in bed, refusing to let me leave until I was fully healed. Come to think of it, he's only ever been this stubborn when it comes to me. Everything else he's never really cared about. This guy, he clearly has me on his heart and mind. Then why is he keeping such a distance from me? I want to know. The truth he's hiding. The true feelings he holds for me. I couldn't care less whether he's human or not. He's Sid, my one and only childhood friend. The most important person to me right now, and that's all that matters. If lashing out at him or reasoning with him doesn't work, then I'll have to try something else. Sid, you told me earlier that I could have anything I wanted, right?
Yeah, except for...
leaving your sight or doing anything that could get me hurt.
And...
coming in contact with those guys you deem dangerous, right?
yeah, you've worked it all out. Perfect.
Don't be condescending.
Say it then. What is it that you want? I'll grant it.
You said that. No takebacks. Pinky promise. I want to enter your inner world.
What?
That's not too much to ask, is it? It doesn't involve leaving your sight or putting me in danger.
Why would you want that? What are you thinking?
Finally. For you to ask me why. You're confused, aren't you? You said you can share my emotions and sensations, so why can't I share your thoughts and feelings too? I don't care if you're a monster or god. To me, from the moment I lay eyes on you, you've only ever been Sid. My one and only childhood friend. I hate being protected like this, one-sidedly. I hate being kept in the dark. I hate that when you were right here in front of me, But I feel like we're drifting further apart. I don't want to be like this anymore. I want to know you, the real you. Sid's face twisted in a storm of emotions. Whether that was under my influence or came from his genuine self, it was clear he was shaken.
Know me? Don't say things that you don't know the weight of. You wouldn't understand. You wouldn't comprehend.
You didn't even give me a chance.
Fine, if that's what you want. Go for it.
In the next instant, a massive black hole opened up beside me, just like the one I'd seen in the hospital.
I am a man of my word. I promise to give you anything, so I will. But the outcome won't be what you expect. I'm not letting you go, no matter how it turns out, especially when you're the one who insisted on diving into my mind. I didn't force you to. Don't regret this.
Sid, come on. You have so little faith in me. Didn't I tell you? No matter what you become or what you've done, I will never leave you. And I keep my promises.
I'll look forward to it.
Just before I entered the void, I caught a glimpse of Sid's face full of longing and bitterness, something I'd never seen before. The air was thick with the scent of antiseptic and the rhythmic beeping of vital heart monitors. I slowly opened my eyes to find Sid in his doctor's gown, hovering above me.
Hey, you're finally awake.
Why am I in the hospital? Did I make it back to my original world?
This isn't the world you came from. It's just my inner world. My inner world doesn't have a form on its own. The hospital and this doctor's attire are shaped by your thoughts.
Doctor's attire is hot.
Possibly because you find me most suspicious as a doctor?
I see, but why are you here with me? Afraid I'll dig too deep?
I've got nothing to be afraid of. Look all you want, I don't care. I told you, it wouldn't make a difference even when the scenery changed. You are so cute when you act so tough. I wish I could just kiss you.
Huh? The air seemed to freeze. I almost thought I misheard it. What did you just say?
I said nothing. I said you're so cute, and I want to kiss you so bad.
Now we're gonna hear all of his, horny thoughts.
No. Damn it. Why did I voice my desire out loud?
So that's your desire?
No! Gosh, I wish I could disappear. No. This can't be. This is my world. How am I losing control over it? But I'm so happy you are here. You're here in my inner world.
Yeah, I sure am inside you right now, aren't I? And Sid clamped his hand over his mouth as his inner thoughts spilled out again. His face was red as a tomato. Gosh, I've known him for years. This is the first time I've seen him like this. Oh, you're so happy, huh?
Stop talking. Yes, I'm so happy.
My, this honest version of Sid is so adorable. Well, why didn't you say so sooner? Don't be shy now. After all, we're in your inner world. It's only natural to be honest. I just didn't expect your desires to be this cute. Looks like coming here was the right move. Now it's my turn to take a good look inside your heart. Am I free to explore?
Don't wander off. Please, hold my hand.
You're asking me to hold your hand. Oh wow, that's a first. Considering we've done basically everything.
That's not what I meant to say. Why is this happening? Is it because you're in my inner world? Hurry up and hold my hand or I'll kiss you.
Is he pouting? Oh boy, if only I could have this recorded. Take his hand. I reached out and took his hand. I could feel his body tense up for a moment before relaxing. He didn't have any problem holding my hand before, but now he's all shy. What's your inner world like?
I don't know. I've never been here myself. Who on earth would bother to look at their own inner world? But frankly, I had expected this place to be an endless void of darkness. But instead, it's a hospital. This must be under your influence.
Oh, blaming me again?
I'm not blaming you. Please don't be mad. Ugh, I messed up again. My stupid, stubborn mouth kept saying the wrong thing.
So you do know you're stubborn. It's not even you know what lies ahead. That's all the more reason for us to explore together.
I've literally trapped you in a cage. And yet, here you are, cheerfully poking around my inner world? What a cosmic level idiot.
Hey, shut up, man. And I call it emotional intelligence. You wouldn't understand.
Cute.
Betrayed by his own inner voice, Sid's face burned up again. He decided to give up on arguing and let me explore freely in his world. This place resembled a hospital at first glance, but once I looked closer, it revealed a lot of strange abnormalities. Strange symbols were written on the different wards. Objects were floating midair with no regard for gravity. This place seemed completely empty, except for the two of us. Let's see if there's any suspicious places. What's this? Oh, this room doesn't have a door and it's completely dark inside. Curiously, I stepped into the room, and suddenly the once pitch-black walls and floors began to emit a faint glow, as if something had been activated. Only then did I get a good look at the room with the dim lights. and realized that there was no end to it. Countless screens covered the walls and floors. They're all monitors.
These are the data of everything in the universe, visualized as monitors so you can understand it better.
Data of everything. As in, information on every living being?
Beyond that, the universe contains countless phenomena. The lifespans of stars, disasters, and climates, and even the behavior patterns of some supreme beings, or anomalies that shouldn't exist. I'm known as the observer among supreme beings, for I was born to observe and monitor the laws of the universe, and eliminate any abnormal variables. Otherwise, these variables could disrupt things, potentially causing catastrophic consequences.
Eliminate as in wiping them out of existence.
Yeah, something like that.
No inner thoughts spilling out this time? I feel like there's more to it. Those survivors from the Heart Ripper case at the hospital, are they also some kind of variable too?
Exactly. By the laws of the universe, they should have been erased. It might seem cruel from your point of view, but to me, they're nothing more than obstacles. This is the purpose of me.
He looked at me with a complexity in his eyes.
Of course, there are exceptions.
I see. But what really surprises me is that my childhood friend is actually more powerful than a god.
Why are you saying something like that?
He suddenly flicked my forehead.
Didn't you say I'm just your childhood friend in your eyes? Just keep looking at me that way. Don't push me away because of this. Don't be afraid of me.
Then why did you come to meet me in the first place? He covered my mouth before I could finish my sentence.
Let's go to another room.
Alright then. The door in this room looks so pink and fluffy.
No, not this room.
Sid practically teleported in front of me, blocking the way. What's in there?
Nothing that concerns you. It's full of dolls.
Dolls? What kind of dolls could be so secretive? Do they all look like me? Wait, don't tell me. Are they erotic dolls? Taking advantage of his stunned silence, I shoved him aside and burst through the door, only to find that the room was piled high with chubby cheeky dolls of every size and their merchandise. Isn't this the cheeky doll I made you ages ago? So not those kinds of dolls after all.
What kind of person did you take me for? Idiot. You're the only one I've ever felt desire for. I don't need stuff like that.
I'm the only one you've ever felt desire for, really. Not influenced by me, but you genuinely felt that on your own.
Of course I want you. I couldn't get enough of you.
I averted my gaze, unable to meet his eyes, as my face was burning beyond control. This is wild. What's with all the cheeky dolls anyway? I've only made you a tiny one, didn't I?
They're probably generated from my imagination, because I love it so much, my little precious.
His gaze softened as he looked at the room full of dolls.
That chicky doll was the first gift I have ever received in my life. I couldn't forget how someone had stayed up all night hand sewing it, hands covered in band-aids.
That's why you've always had it on you and never take it off?
When you gifted it to me, you told me to cherish it and always keep it by my side. So I did. I've never taken it off since that day. I've carried it everywhere, no matter what happened or where I go. I always make sure it stays in its perfect condition.
Why didn't you tell me any of this?
Does it really matter?
Of course it matters, you big idiot. How else would I know you love it so much if you never tell me? And that you love it to this extent. I couldn't help but imagine that cold and logical Sid nestling comfortably in this adorable room full of dolls. The thought of it was just utterly addictive.
If I'd told you, would you have made me more?
It looks so funny. It looks like an egg. You have a whole room of it. Isn't that enough?
These are just my imaginings. I could have a universe of them, and they still won't compete with a single one you made.
Alright, Mr. Romantic. Well, if you ever set me free, I might consider making you some more.
Then I'll just consider setting you free. I want it. I want it. I want it. I want it. I really love them. Please make me more. Please, 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 please.
This guy's actually throwing away his shame just for some cheeky dolls. Alright, we'll talk about it once we're out of here. Let's move on. Chapter 9. We made our way to another floor of the hospital. This floor was peculiar, like an endlessly stretching corridor. Rows upon rows of hospital beds lined the endless hallway. Each held a mannequin dressed in a patient gown. These are...
the variables that I once eliminated.
that many. Upon closer inspection, I realized that not all of these mannequins had human heads. Some were planets, some were objects. Beside each bed was a chart listing their name and date. Even though the mannequins weren't that realistic, it was enough to make one feel unsettled.
I never expected them to appear in this form. Even I'm a little surprised. We can head to another floor if you're scared.
He gently pulled me closer. I'm not exactly scared.
Actually, I was hoping you'd be scared enough to jump into my arms.
Great, you just killed the horror mood thanks to that.
Glad to be of service.
Still, though you erased them, it seems like you're remembering them well. A flicker of surprise flashed across his face before quickly disappearing.
That's not the case. You're overthinking. It's not because I wanted to remember. It's just that I can. Supreme beings have limitless memories.
Huh? Why is there a door in the middle? A door stood alone in the middle of the hallway, unconnected to any other passage. It was almost like a portal door, one that could take you anywhere you wanted. I tugged Sid to that strange door, noticing a metal plaque inscribed with VIP hanging above it. VIP. Does it mean very important variable? As I reached for the knob, the door swung open on its own. To be precise, someone on the other side opened it. A figure with the same height and build as mine stepped out. She was dressed in a princess gown, her face hidden behind a veil. A patient in a princess gown. Sid, who's this?
I don't know. Hey, get behind me.
Wary of this mysterious princess, Sid cautiously sent out a tendril, slicing open her veil in a swift motion. Underneath that veil was a face that looked identical to my— Sid, explain yourself! What the actual hell? Yet the expression on this other me was flat, only tinged with a faint sorrow.
That's impossible. How could another you exist in my inner world? This space should only contain lifeless objects.
Sid? Are you here for me? I'm so happy. He didn't respond to the other me. Instead, he simply grabbed my hand tightly. Who was that beside you? She saw me, her gaze immediately sharp and filled with hostility. Am I my own rival now?
Hey, don't respond to her.
Sid's expression darkened, as all the tendrils from his back morphed into sharp spike forms. Wait, you're gonna attack her? Can't you even bring yourself to do it?
This hollow vessel is not you. It's just an imposter. Of course I can. Close your eyes if you're scared.
Even if you say so, it's still hard to watch you kill someone who looks exactly like me. Sid, so you're going to kill me after all?
What?
Just as the tendrils were about to strike, Sid suddenly froze mid-action at her words. You've been lying to me. Lying to me all along. Ever since that day we met at the orphanage, you've been lying to me. You've wanted me gone from the very beginning. Sid's eyes wavered. His tendrils writhed from his swelling emotions.
Don't say that.
Am I third wheeling? Sid? Sid, I hate you. I hate you, I hate you. Everything you've done, all the years spent with me, it was just to destroy me. You toyed with my heart, you took my future. You trapped me here. You're just moving me from one tower to another. The other me was losing it. She screamed hysterically at Sid, her voice twisting and distorting into something inhuman. Sid stood frozen as if paralyzed by some kind of panic.
No, it's not like that.
I'm just another damn variable to you. What? I'm a variable? No? What do you mean, no? Aren't you about to kill me right now? Before I could grasp what was happening, her voice erupted in a shockwave, sending me tumbling to the ground. Sid didn't catch me as he always would. He just stood there motionlessly, his eyes locked in horror on the other me. I'd never seen him this scared before. So be it. Do it then. Kill me now. Right now. End me.
Hey, it's not like this. I never wanted to hurt you.
I hate you more than anything. Just kill me. Let me leave you forever.
No, please, don't.
Sid, I'm right here. That's just an imposter. You said it yourself.
Don't leave me.
Oh, god damn it. Snap out of it. I'm right here. This is bad. He's not hearing me. I gotta get him away from this imposter me. At the same moment, the other me raised a hand, and the mannequins began to move, climbing off their beds and staggering towards us. What the hell? I should be moving towards the true owner of this heart, Sid. Why are you stopping me from reaching my rightful future?
Is that the future you want? Does your heart really have no place for me?
None. I don't want a future with you at all. Sid became even more devastated and I hurried to steady him. Stop it! Stop spitting bullshit using my face! I never ever thought that way, but she ignored me. Her face twisting into something hideous, starting to look less like me and more like a monster of darkness. And the mannequins were closing in. Damn, I gotta do something. Attack the other me or pull Sid away? Pull Sid away. There's too many of them for me to handle. The top priority is getting Sid out of here. This place is too big. The only way out is probably the way we came from. Anyway, run fast. I gripped Sid's arm and dragged him away, sprinting in the opposite direction. We ran on, the mannequins and the other me fading into the distance, until we stumbled upon a room that seemed safe and normal. This room feels more like a bedroom than a ward. Not that it matters, at least we're safe. Sid, are you alright? We're in a safe space now.
Safe. But are you truly safe with me? You're right. I'm a selfish bastard. Lying to you all this time. Stealing away your futures. You're so fragile and so precious in my eyes. Yet I keep hurting you. What am I supposed to do? What do I have to do to make you look at me even just once?
What are you talking about? When have I not looked at you? When have I not cared about you?
You're lying. You're lying. Then why am I not in your future?
I don't know, man. Time works in funny ways. You need to stop yelling at me.
No, it's not your fault. It's because I couldn't figure out my own feelings. I didn't understand why I fell for you.
I'm the one to blame. It's all my fault.
As his nerves crumbled, the surrounding space suddenly twisted and distorted, even beginning to collapse. Heck? Oh, I forgot. This is his inner world. It's mirroring his mind, isn't it? I need to comfort him quickly or we're both doomed. Sid, stop! I'm right here. Sid! Oh my god, what do I do? He's losing it. I have to snap him out of this. Is that the only option? Oh, damn it, I'll just go for it. I pulled him to me, forcefully stealing his lips with mine. Yeah, calm down, you giant nerd. The grip on the tie is so cute, though. It wasn't a chaste, fleeting peck, but a kiss filled with determination and strength. I pressed hard against his lips, trying to steal every bit of his attention. Sid? Wake up. Sid, you're awake. He didn't answer. Instead, he pulled me closer and took control of the kiss. Each time, I tried to catch my breath. He pressed back in, not giving me a chance to speak, as if it terrified him that I'd leave him in the last second. He's kissing so hard, now I'm the one whose mind is going completely blank. The collapsing space gradually returned to normal, the tendrils retreating into his body.
My love.
He called my name in a raspy voice, his eyes brimming with an immeasurable mix of love and madness, gazing straight into mine. Finally, calm down now? Suddenly, he pulled me into the center of the bed. There's a bed? Wrapping me in a tight embrace, his right hand cradling my head, his left arm swaddling my waist, holding me captive.
Not yet. Let me hold you a little longer. I want to feel your presence.
Oh, his tendrils extended again, but this time, looping gently around my limbs, settling me more comfortably into his arms.
I'm sorry. I lost control just now. I didn't protect you properly. Are you mad at me?
Sid buried his face in my neck, nuzzling tenderly. Is he being all cuddly? No, we're safe now. And you didn't mean me any harm.
Is that so? That's a relief.
But don't think you're off the hook yet. I'm still mad about all the secrets that you kept from me. Judging from what I've seen, there's plenty. The owner of my heart, me being a variable, and something about countless futures. Don't you dare keep secrets from me anymore.
It's true that you are a variable, but I swear from the moment your emotions affected me, I have abandoned any thoughts of eliminating you. I would never hurt you. Not now, not ever. I swear to it on the entire universe. As for why you're a variable, that has something to do with the original owner of your heart. But I can't tell you more. You would leave me if I did.
Why? You say it like I could even leave. I'm in your inner world with no clue where the exit is, and you got me tightly wrapped in your arms. How am I supposed to leave?
Objectively, you're right. But that person fighting for you won't miss even the slightest crack of my defense.
Aren't you the most powerful being in the universe? What are you so afraid of?
Even the strongest being in the universe can't control everything, including your feelings.
He took my hands in his, tightening his grip slightly, his gaze unusually serious.
Swear to me. Swear you'll never leave me no matter what happens.
To 10. Oh, we're getting so close to the ending. Alright. I promise you. I swear I won't leave you. I swear that no matter what happens, I won't leave Sid. Is that good enough? Sid had my promise. And though the strength of his embrace didn't change, his eyes softened slightly.
Yeah. Let's start with your heart. Your heart is a fragment from the heart of a supreme being. In simple words, it's part of someone else's body. That's why your heart is so abnormal.
Is that even possible? Like a heart transplant or something?
Not quite. A heart transplant usually involves having your own heart first. But in your case, you were born with this one.
Born with it? Am I not human?
Technically, your physical characteristics are human, but you are quite different. For one, ordinary humans cannot look directly at supreme beings unless we allow them to, let alone carry a part of a supreme being's body within them. And the reason your body can withstand such thing is because you were created as a sacrifice for an evil god.
What?
Remember the report I showed you? It wasn't a lie. I was telling the truth. The town was contaminated by cosmic pollutants and had become a playground for supreme beings long ago. The residents of the town consumed tainted fruits, which corrupted their hearts, turning many of them into mindless monsters. Then, a supreme being happened to come across this land to search for his missing heart fragment. He temporarily turned some humans back to normal.
He and his companion were seen as gods by the desperate humans, who even offered all sorts of sacrifices, and you, or a flesh vessel, manufactured through forbidden rituals, to be offered as a living sacrifice to him. Such a life form violates the laws of the universe, so you were targeted as an anomaly by me originally.
Wait, how is that possible? You said manufactured, does that mean...
You weren't conceived like an ordinary human. You were the result of countless experiments and attempts.
I was made in a tube. I froze. Until moments ago, I thought I wasn't any different from an ordinary human. Maybe a little odd at most. I'd accepted that this world is full of supernatural things, with things beyond my wildest imagination, but this revelation overturned the very meaning of my existence. Wait, don't tell me that the ones who created me were... I couldn't bring myself to say it. Couldn't voice the only possibility. I had been chasing the truth behind my parents' death my entire life, fully believing I once had a happy family. His words felt like a plot from a novel, or something completely irrelevant to me. How could it be so ridiculous? How could this be real? Sid noticed my body trembling slightly from the immense shock. He immediately tightened his embrace. The heat from his thick body enveloped me, attempting to soothe me.
Don't be afraid. I'm here.
So you knew all along, and you just watched me chase the truth like an idiot.
No, I never thought you were an idiot. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have kept something so important from you. But if I had told you from the start, you wouldn't have believed me. And that truth would have shattered your worldview. This world has never been fair to you. You were never given a choice. You deserve to live your own life, to smile like an ordinary person, to do what you want, to choose your own path. To be honest, if you hadn't gone to that town and met those people you shouldn't have, I would have kept the truth from you forever and let you live an ordinary life.
So the memories I lost when I was a child, was that also your doing?
That wasn't me. It was the owner of your heart. And those murder cases after you came to this other world, they weren't my intention either. They were caused by the external influences of your heart's owner. I just disguised them in my own way. Aside from having no choice but to bring you to this world and not telling you the truth, I've never done anything as vile as erasing or tampering with your memories.
The owner of my heart is Dane, isn't it? He gave no answer, but his actions spoke for him. The moment I said Dane's name, Sid's embrace tightened, almost to the point of hurting me, and all his tendrils flared out as if on high alert. Ow, that hurts!
Why? Why did you suddenly think of him? Are you?
Because I'm talking about the owner of my heart. Come on. This is a serious conversation, but do not make me yell at you right now. It's just a logical deduction. The fact that he was able to send me messages even from another world. Plus his appearance at the apartment. And then the hospital incident. That's how I connected the dots. And judging by your reaction, it really is him, isn't it?
Yeah, but that doesn't mean anything. He has no right to interfere with your life, and you don't have to choose him. That's selfish. Lovesick, evil God doesn't deserve you. Though I admit, keeping you locked up in a world of beautiful lies, I'm no better than him. I really intended to let you live like a normal person, to let you choose your own life, choose the person you love. But I found myself increasingly unable to control my feelings for you. I'm going crazy because I love you so much. So much. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
His voice on the edge of a sob pulled me out of the whirlwind of shocking truths. This was the first time he had shown such a vulnerable side to me, so real and so heartbreaking. Sid, he said he loves me. Sid, who always kept his true feelings hidden, who pushed me away only to pull me closer, is now confessing his love in such a fragile way. The shock of the truth felt like a heavy stone pressing against my chest. But his overwhelming emotions were like a warm current, easing the burden slightly. I should be mad. I should blame him. But for what? For not telling me the truth. For locking me out. He approached me intending to eliminate me. He had no obligation to tell me anything, yet all this time he just stayed by my side in silence, acting as a pillar of support, a presence that gave me comfort. In the end, he was just protecting me in his clumsy way. Sid, I'm not mad. If I were you, I'd probably keep it from you too, hoping you could live a happy, carefree life. I mean, who would have thought they were born as a sacrifice? Thought that I'm just a vessel, that I don't even have real parents. It makes my heart feel hollowed out. But with you by my side, I feel like the hollow parts of me can be filled in another way. Yeah, with his Wham wham. While I can't deny a part of me is still mad at you, I feel more grateful than anything. Thank you for letting me live my own life. I looked up and smiled at him, and Sid's eyes instantly welled up.
Hey, you really think so? You don't want to leave me? Or hate me?
Who would say thank you to someone they hate? Wait, have you been thinking this way the whole time? That I'd hate you for this and walk away? I get it now. That's why that darker version of me existed. So in your mind, I'm extremely evil and fragile, huh?
No, you are not evil, nor are you fragile. That was just my inner fear talking.
Is that so? Speaking of which, so, you like seeing me in a princess dress?
That was... I don't know why you were wearing a princess dress. It was just a reaction influenced by you.
Oh, so you're saying you don't like it?
I never said that. You look good in anything, but if it was up to me, a wedding dress would be better.
Alright, shush. Are you proposing to me right now?
Think what you want. I'm just saying you'd look best in a wedding dress.
That look of fear just now was the first time I've ever seen you like that. That wasn't influenced by me, was it?
No, it wasn't. That was probably the first time I felt genuine fear that wasn't your influence. If your kiss hadn't calmed me down, I don't know what would have happened. I might have destroyed a few worlds or done something even worse.
Destroying a few worlds? Sid's gaze deepened as if countless unspeakable things were hidden in the depths of his eyes.
Think of me as a precise instrument, but to correct errors in the universe. And emotions will affect the machinery. My emotions must always remain stable and restrained. If I ever lose control, things would go terribly wrong, even beyond repair. So, to me, you're like a ticking time bomb.
Oh, thanks.
But at the same time, you're also a safety switch, and you're the only one who shakes me like this in the entire universe.
I sure hope so. I plan to shake you very vigorously after this, too. Does that mean I'm a world-saving hero now? Sid couldn't help the corners of his mouth from curling up as if he were amused.
Yeah, you could say that. You're truly something. You know that? You just heard such atrocious truths from me, and you're already cracking jokes like it's nothing.
I'm not joking, I'm just stating facts.
I don't sense any strong grief from you right now. Why is that? Or has my empathy with you glitched again?
Glitching or not, I don't know. But your confession just hit me harder than all those truths. It's even distracting. I think I need some time to process everything, but right now, my head's all wrapped up in you. My mind is still occupied by how hurt you look just now and how worried I am about you. Be honest with me. Are you secretly messing with my brain so I can only think about you?
I didn't know such thing.
Then, maybe it's just that I've fallen hopelessly in love with you. Sid suddenly hugged me even tighter, his tendrils wrapping around me even more.
Say it again. Say you love me.
I love you.
Thank you.
You're holding me too tight.
I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Not just because you kissed me, but because you care about me this much. It proves you really have me in your heart.
Sid, I don't understand. Why do you think I didn't have you in my heart?
The universe is full of parallel worlds, and in every one, your future is different. Yet, in none of them are you and I together. Even I couldn't figure out why. All I know is that you never chose me. Maybe it's because my emotions are just echoes of yours, not my own. Or maybe it's because we're doomed to never be together. Maybe it's because you don't have me in your heart. I was so scared. Scared that even if I expressed my feelings, you would still leave me.
Is that why you were so hot and cold with me? Stupid Sid. You should have just told me sooner.
What if I told you and you walked away? What then? The reason I left during university was because it was the only way to keep us from falling apart completely. Staying childhood friends was the only way I could keep you. But then we crossed that line anyway, and now you're telling me you love me. Hey, I don't want to hold back anymore.
Then don't. Stop being more honest with me. Stop overthinking. Stop disappearing on me. I love you. You're in my heart. Sid suddenly flipped me onto the bed. A cluster of tendrils enveloping both our bodies. Is it time? What are you doing?
You.
Me? Oh, okay. Huh?
Your words and that kiss just now got me all worked up. Actually, I've been holding back since earlier.
Oh, thank you.
Now that you told me not to hold back, I won't. You started this. You'd better see it through.
What is this nonsense? We were just discussing something serious.
Nonsense? Of all the years you've known me, when have I ever been reasonable?
Almost never. You...
Before you entered my inner world, I warned you not to regret it. Didn't you want me to be more honest? Is this honest enough? I want you right now. I want you so badly. I can't stand it anymore. And I'm jealous. Every single time you said that guy's cursed name, I wanted to claim you right then and there to make you forget everything but me. Hey, I'm done being your childhood friend. I want to be your man. Your only man.
I thought you were my man already.
You can't escape.
The next second, all his previous restraint was gone. He covered my lips with his and wrapped his arms tightly around my waist.
Only me when I kiss you until you're gasping for air. That's the first time I felt breathless too. This empathic ability really is so wild.
Less talking, more pee-pee? Sid, you're kissing so hard.
Harder so you'll remember. You belong to me.
Whoa!
Such a good girl. I love you. I love you. From now on, you can only be mine.
He held me, gently dotting comforting kisses on my face.
I want to keep going, but I'll let you rest for now. The future will probably be different when you wake up, right?
What does that mean? That sounds ominous. Chapter 11. Oh, the penultimate chapter. In the darkness, I heard a faint muffled voice. There's nothing here. Where am I? How come I can't feel my body? The voice is coming from over there. Search for the voice. A light. The voice is getting closer and it's so sad. Does it come from there? There's light, and more than one. Sounds like someone is crying and wailing, but I can't hear it clearly. I struggled towards the flickering glow, only to realize it was a collection of countless glinting spots. So many, and they're everywhere. I see it now. So they're monitors, not an exit. I walked closer to the monitors and found my face on every single one of them. Is that all me on these monitors? And with so many different people. Lots of Danes and Edox and Luke, G-Sharp and Clark. Are these what he meant? My features with others? It feels strange and unreal. Sid! I hear the crying again. Who's that kneeling in the middle? Looks like he's trying to smash those monitors, but they won't break. Is that Sid? Why is he so sad? We just blinked. His voice, it sounds heartbreaking and he's sobbing. I had to help him. When I tried to touch him, I realized I had no physical body. I can't touch him. I tried to get closer to him, but I could only watch from a distance. I opened my mouth to shout, but no sound came out. I want to speak, but I can't make a sound. I desperately wanted to save him. His heartbroken face made my heart ache like it was tearing apart. Why are you looking so pained? Didn't we sort everything out? I've admitted I love you. And that I forgive everything you've done, so why are you still so sad? I'm here. Don't cry. Please don't cry. What have I missed? What do I have to do to help you? Sid! I desperately tried to grab the Sid in front of me, but in the next second I blinked and found myself in this ridiculously large house. I lifted my hands immediately, only to find everything normal and my body fine. Why am I here? What happened? Was it just a dream? Wasn't I just in this inner world a while ago? When did I return? Outside the door, I heard the sound of dishes clanking and smelled the aroma of food. Is he out there? Sid! A familiar figure stood with his back to me in the open kitchen of the living room. Upon hearing my voice, he slowly turned, holding a fresh-baked apple pie in his hand.
Finally awake?
Sid? He just put the apple pie on the table, took off his oven mitts and adjusted the shirt sleeve rolled up on his muscular arms.
Morning, wifey. I made you apple pie for breakfast. Now, go wash your face and come eat.
Wifey, did I hear that right? Did you just call me...
Huh? Who else would it be?
Before I could even react, he walked over to me, leaning down to kiss my lips.
Your good morning kiss. You're pouting so early in the morning. Is this what you wanted?
What do you mean? I know we just confessed our feelings, but this is way too cheesy.
What do you mean just confessed our feelings? Are you still half asleep? We've been married for 3 years. You didn't actually forget your husband, did you?
What the hell is going on again? I sat at the dining table staring blankly as he cut a generous slice of pie, dripping with filling, and gave it to me. We're married!
Yep.
He gestured to the elegantly framed wedding photos on the wall where I was smiling sweetly at him. There was even a rare genuine smile on Sid's face. What exactly happened? Did I miss something? Did I skip over something, or did I sleep through the entire 3 years? Wait, you didn't drag me into another parallel world again, did you? Are you trying to trick me again?
Tricky for what? I told you everything. I showed every last bit of my inner world to you. There's nothing left to hide. Otherwise, we wouldn't have gotten this far.
You remember it all, so don't deny you're some supreme being and that I'm invariable, all that stuff.
Of course not. After all, you can't keep your hands off my tendrils every night. Why would I deny it?
What? Well, his tendrils are indeed addictive. Suddenly, images of me intertwined with his tendrils flashed through my mind. as if some partial memories were awakened. When did all that happen?
Hey, are you trying to fake amnesia to get rid of your husband?
I'm not faking anything, I genuinely don't remember.
Is that so? Well, you'll remember eventually. You are mine forever anyway.
He casually sliced a bit of apple pie and held it to my lips.
Open up. Is it good?
Yeah, it's delicious.
Good. This recipe is perfect.
He then pointed at his own mouth. Is he asking me to feed him? I cut a piece of pie and held it to his mouth. Open up. He gave me a slightly dissatisfied look. Open up, hubby. Only after hearing the endearment, he was satisfied and opened his mouth to eat it.
Tasty.
Damn it, what's with all this? My heart is pounding so fast. Speaking of which, my heart, is it normal now?
I wouldn't say normal, but thanks to my treatments, it's quite stable now. You won't suddenly go into heat. You won't feel any discomfort because of your heart, and no one will be able to find you through your heart.
I see.
Which means all the sex every night is no longer treatment. It's lovemaking.
As if he predicted I would spray my drink out of embarrassment, he dodged the exact moment the water left my mouth.
Just clarifying, since you claim you don't remember.
You didn't have to spell it out.
You're blushing again like always. Your face is red as an apple. My wife really is the cutest in the entire universe.
What the hell happened? I thought everything was fine after we boinked. Well, you're pretty direct now, aren't you?
Direct, huh? Maybe I've gotten used to being more honest since we got together. You don't like it?
I don't dislike it. It's good that you're willing to be honest. Now I don't have to guess what's on your mind anymore. My eyes had landed on the sofa behind him piled with various sizes and styles of chicky dolls. Why are there so many dolls?
Birthday gifts, Valentine's gifts, Christmas gifts. I have no material desires other than that chicky doll. So every year, I have you make me a new one until they're filling up this house. Of course, I've still got the first one on me.
Oh, you really like them that much?
If you're my number one, then Chicky is number two. Nothing else matters.
I just can't with you. Was that my memory? It's so weird. The memory felt like it was suddenly awakened, but also somehow created. Still, though it felt weird, I don't hate this feeling. Is this still your parallel world?
Yeah, no one unnecessary is here. And Clark is still off traveling.
Just curious. What am I doing for work now?
You're running both a cafe and a detective agency. I told you before you could pull off this dream. You're happy doing it.
That good?
Of course. I only want to do whatever you want. As long as you're happy. That's all that matters.
What about you? Do you still deal with everything in the universe?
I've left that up to my subconscious. The person here is just your good husband, living like a human. I'm now the dean of a hospital. I just show up occasionally and spend the rest of my time with you or in our home, loving you.
This is like the perfect future. But why do I still feel like something is missing?
Hey, I'm very happy now. I finally have a perfect future with you.
Nuh-uh, something doesn't feel right. You cannot just like wake up with me in another reality and be like, hey, this is it now.
To be with you every day, watching you smile without a care in the world. I'm truly happy.
This is not how it works. Seeing Sid like this, my heart couldn't help but feel warm. He had endured so much alone for so long. Always suppressing his pain, and now he could finally find true happiness with me. And I, having unraveled the truth I've been seeking, was finally with the person I loved. There could be no greater joy. My memories would gradually return anyway. There was no need to dwell on it. Me too. And what was that dream about this morning? I couldn't get the image of him crying in such pain out of my head. But seriously, are you really not hiding anything from me anymore? You're not forcing yourself, are you?
Silly girl. Do I even look like I'm forcing myself?
Yes. Rising from his seat, he came to sit beside me. Pulled me into his arms, a gesture full of comfort and affection.
You really should think of yourself more. Be a little more selfish. Whatever you want. Whatever you want to eat, whatever you want to do, I can make it all happen for you. You could even say you want to travel the cosmos right now, and I'd make it happen. All I need is you by my side.
Is this the future you want too, Sid?
Yeah, it is. This is my ideal future.
The sentence echoed in my ear and somehow it sounded like a hypnotic spell.
Being able to hold you directly like this, anytime, anywhere, and smelling your scent.
His arm tightened around my waist, while his other hand began to wander restlessly, tracing up my leg.
You're right. I held back too much before. So, after we got married, every day and night has been like releasing my suppressed desires. But it seems there's no end to it.
Warm kisses marked my neck, one after another, and his hot breath made me shiver uncontrollably.
You wear the clothes I bought you. Use the shampoo and body wash I picked. Sleep in my bed.
I guess that's the idea when we're married.
This feeling of owning you
is too blissful to describe.
Excuse me?
I love this. I love you.
Dude, just out of nowhere? What are you doing?
My personal pillow.
Just because we're married doesn't mean you can do whatever you want.
Oh, but it does.
No, it doesn't.
Mm,
Ew.
What a delicious breakfast.
Don't get corny.
Shall we continue?
But contrary to his words, he didn't continue.
We'll continue tonight. The best is always saved for last. Building your anticipation until you can't hold back. That's when you're the most delicious.
But-
Your reaction just proves my point. Your anticipation is already starting to build.
Oh, you did that on purpose.
This is called marital fun. Isn't that what humans do? Get changed. I'll take you to the cafe. And then I'll head down to the hospital for work.
Why are you still working 9 to 5 when you're rich like that?
Because it gets too boring when you're not home. I'd be tempted to just grab you and hold you all day. Not that I mind if you're okay with it. Don't underestimate a man whose only desire is you. My stamina's endless, you know?
Huh?
Last time I did that, I kept you locked up at home for 3 days straight. And someone couldn't stop whining about a sore back.
Oh, why did I marry a lunatic like you?
Just a heads up. Next time I lock you up, it'll be for even longer.
He continued to speak outrageous things with a calm face, and I hurried to cover his mouth. That's enough. I'm gonna change, shut it. This is a really pretty background. This is my cafe.
Yeah, the door over there is the detective agency.
Oh, it's beautiful. Exactly like I dreamed it would be.
The decor was done the way you like it. You're as happy as a kid on opening day.
Wow, Sid, look, this place is all mine from now on. It's happening again, another sudden memory. But now I understand even less. How could I forget such a wonderful and happy memory? Sid, didn't you say you weren't going to mess around with my memories? Sid, don't you think it's strange that I suddenly can't remember the 3 years of our marriage? And why do you seem so unbothered by it?
What's strange about it? It's not news that sometimes you're a scatterbrain.
Hey.
It's probably just a side effect from the last time I brought you into my inner world. It's happened before. You'll remember everything soon enough. It's fine. As long as you're with me, the memories will come back. Even if they don't, we'll make new ones. So stop worrying. Nothing's going to happen. Just live happily in this future, okay?
He pressed a gentle kiss to the top of my head.
I'm off to the hospital. Be a good girl and get to work. I'll have someone send lunch over, and I'll pick you up tonight. See you later, wifey.
3 years married, a seemingly perfect life. My dreams have come true and Sid is now open and happy. But is this really right? He told me not to worry, but it's really suspicious. Especially since he's tricked me before. Fine, let's say he really is tricking me. Why wasn't he more thorough about it? Why leave my memories in fragments? Why let me see him suffering in that place where I can't tell if it was a dream or reality? What I find most incomprehensible is, if this future was so easy to achieve, why couldn't he see it before? If he was scared I wouldn't choose him, why not just confess from the start? I wouldn't have rejected him. If this perfect future could be accomplished so easily, why did he go through all that trouble? I racked my brain until it hurt, but no answers came. At the same time, a deep voice inside seemed to whisper, why don't you just accept it? Distractedly, I flipped through the case files on my desk. Everything seemed so normal. I found that my desk setup was almost identical to when I worked at Clark's detective agency, and there were still snacks in a stress ball Sid had prepared for me. Even the stuff in the drawer is still the same. His idea too? Bored, I rummaged around and found something nostalgic. The old notebook I used when I first started at the agency. That's interesting. It's still tucked at the bottom of the drawer just like before. Curiosity got the better of me, so I opened it. Memories of the past flooded back. I was such an earnest kid back then, writing down all the clues and deductions until I ran out of pages. As soon as I was old enough to work, I ran to Clark's office to apply. And Sid just naturally came along. No matter what I did, Sid was always there, without complaints, so it never felt lonely.
Idiot. I'm not doing that stupid stuff.
Speaking of which, when did he start liking me? When did he discover that he wasn't in my future? Why is this page torn out? I examined the torn edge closely, noticing the heavy writing had left indentations on the next page. Too curious to resist, I grabbed a pencil and shaded the indentations and fragmented words appeared. This is the future list. The date was from the year Sid and I first joined the detective agency. I struggled to remember and a hazy memory surfaced. Speaking of which, if you do find that truth one day, what would you do after that? I remember. That was the day we had our first case at the agency and Sid asked me what I wanted to do with my future. He offered to predict my future. And then he freaked out. And why did you have to go to the others? Didn't you already have me? Was it then he discovered that I had no future with him? The list. X years ago. Sid, have you been listening to me? Don't walk so fast, I can't keep up. He stopped abruptly and I crashed right into his chest.
Sorry.
What's up with you? You've been acting weird since you asked about my future. Don't tell me you can actually predict it. Did you see something in mine? Don't tell me you ended up broke or something.
You are the one who'd end up broke, idiot.
Don't flick my forehead. Relax, even if you end up broke, I'll take care of you. I'll open my detective agency and cafe and be the boss who provides for you.
Provide for me? What am I? Your pet?
Yeah.
If I ever needed you to provide for me, the universe would be doomed for sure.
Then what do you want?
You.
He still wore his usual emotionless expression, but I caught a frown just for an instant.
Don't provide for me. I'll provide for you. I mean, if you end up broke, I'll take care of you. But could you spare me a future of yours?
And my future? His eyes turned earnest, almost pleading, as if making a wish to me.
Yeah, just one. One's enough.
Well, I don't really get what you mean, but if you're saying it like that, okay.
Really?
A trace of joy appeared on his face, but then he closed his eyes as if sensing something.
But why is it still not there? Is it my fault?
What's not there?
Forget it. Never mind. Silly me. Why do I even care so much? She's a variable. I'm the observer. What future is there to talk about? Besides, I don't have emotions in the first place. I have no emotions. That's how it's supposed to be.
And then I sat down on a nearby chair, pulled out my notebook and buried myself in writing with determination.
What are you doing? What are you writing?
My future list so I won't forget. Think of it as a wish. A wish for what this future I'm sharing with you will look like. First, in this future, I'll find the truth and then open a detective agency and a cafe. And Sid, you'll be a doctor.
Why?
Because the first time I met you, you were reading an anatomy book. And don't you always read medical books?
That's just casual reading. But whatever you want. A doctor it is.
Or do you prefer detective? It'd be nice for us to keep being detectives together.
We can do both at the same time. It's not that hard.
Alright, doctor/detective. And for breakfast in the future, I want apple pie. The kind with tons of filling. Lunch will be this. Dinner will be that.
You've already planned the menu too? I said I'm gonna provide for you, not be your servant.
Well, what'd you expect? I'm sharing my precious future with you.
Do you even know what provide for you means? Never mind. I'll decide how the providing part works when the time comes.
Done. That's all I got for now. So you feeling more reassured? He looked at my densely written future list, a thoughtful look on his face.
Your future is certainly simple enough. It looks nice.
Yep, now that it's written, I'll give it to you. I tore out the page and handed it to him. Yeah, my future. Just in case I ever forget, you can pull this out and remind me, okay?
Alright, you said it. And if it never comes, I'll make it happen.
Sid Chapter 12. There's 12 chapters. This... Why did I forget? How come I didn't notice? Tears streamed down my face one after another, even dampening the notebook. It can't get wet. I hurriedly dabbed the notebook dry, then traced my fingers over the torn page's faint marks. Sid, he remembered all along. But that's not right. How is this future exactly the same as what I wrote? How is everything so perfect? Is that what he meant when he said...
And if it never comes, I'll make it happen.
His pained face from my dream flashed before me again. It never comes. So he still didn't see our future on those monitors, even after I told him I loved him. Even with him in my heart. What did it take for him to make this future happen? Suddenly my heart ached as if it was being torn apart, not the discomfort of going to heat, but a deadly agonizing pain that could kill me. I clutched my heart, collapsing to my knees in pain. Didn't Sid say he already fixed this? Is this future fake after all? Are you, Sid?
It's okay. I'm right here.
You materialized before me in an instant. Why?
Your heart hurts, doesn't it? I didn't expect you to remember those things. I told you not to worry about me. Why won't you listen? Come on, be good. I'll take you to get treated.
Wait! Sid, tell me honestly, what is going on with this future? Don't try to dodge this. It's way too perfect, suspiciously perfect. What did you do? Do we not have this kind of future? What did it take for you to make this happen?
Yeah, we don't. But that doesn't matter anymore, because I figured it out. If it doesn't exist, then I'll just create one.
I mean, that's kind of valid. Timelines are kind of wacky anyway.
Create that future you gave me.
Timelines are infinite, so technically if you make one, it's a real future that exists.
It's perfect, isn't it? You're happy. I'm happy.
Created. It's more than that, isn't it?
I miss you so much. I want to see you so much.
For a split second, I saw another Sid in his eyes. He was crying. Exactly like the one in my dream this morning. Sid, where's the real you?
What are you talking about? I'm the real Sid. This future is what I wanted. A future where we're both happy. What are you still doubting? Hey, I'm Sid, the person who loves you most in the universe. Why won't you believe me? I just want to make you happy with my own hand. Why is it so hard?
No, this isn't right. He's watching somewhere, but this isn't him. Sid, where are you? Where the hell are you? Stop bearing all this pain alone.
I'm the observer of the universe. I'll be fine.
Evidently not, even if it's fake. Even if I can't feel I still want a future with you. That idiot's still trying to lie to me even now. Where is he watching from? Where? Is he watching with those monitors? Is it the monitor room? No, it didn't feel like the monitor room in my dream. If there's a sequel, what kind of plot would you want? The movie theater. Could it be the movie theater? I don't know where this fanciful idea came from. Perhaps a hunch. Perhaps Sid was calling out to me in some way. But regardless, I dashed out without hesitation to find that movie theater. I returned to the same movie theater, the same screening room. The same movie looped over and over, a story about the loving, sweet life of a newlywed couple. And the couple on the screen was none other than me and Sid. The same scenes. Me and him were exactly like this morning. Same setting. Same dialogue. I stared blankly at the screen. The happiness was so overwhelming it was impossible to turn my head away from it. Unconsciously, I sank into a seat and watched until the end. Then I turned to the only other viewer in the room. Is this the perfect future you imagined?
It's perfect, isn't it?
He reached out, gently wiping away my tears that had fallen without my knowing.
See? You're even moved to tears.
He slapped his hand away forcefully. My chest aching with the urge to scream. He knew exactly what I was feeling right now. You want me to live in your fantasy, and that you sit here watching this screen for the rest of your life.
Don't worry. That's me too. I can assure you that version of me will love you just as I do. Because I'll be watching. Always.
Why are you doing this? I'm right here. Stop using that imaginary you to hold me. I want the real you, the real Sid.
I've thought about it countless times. Calculated endless possibilities. If you could love me without any obstacles, would our ending be different? But time after time, I failed.
Futures are infinite and you can't exactly calculate the infinite, so yeah, no. I think you're wrong here.
I thought those dark, unseen futures held some kind of hope, but then darkness is just darkness. I'm the one in charge of the whole universe, yet I couldn't even secure a future with you. I'm sorry. You've tried so hard this time to get close, to understand me, to unravel my heart, to love me without reservation. Yet I'm so powerless.
That's not true, Sid. You've already done so much for me.
Done so much. What have I done? All I can do is let you live in my fantasy. To be loved by the imaginary me. To be carefree, to live happily ever after. I can't even love you myself.
You haven't even tried yet, though. How many do we find just now? Why is my heart hurting so badly again?
Hey!
Sid tried to reach out and steady me, but froze just before touching me. His hand suspended midair, clenching into a trembling fist.
If I force it, if I do that, one of us would perish. Because inherently, we're the destroyer and the destroyed. There's no way out for a perfect future. It would only lead to endless darkness. I'm an entity that can't be destroyed, so you'd be the one to suffer. And I absolutely cannot let that happen.
Suddenly, the surroundings shifted and the theater dissolved into a vast, unfamiliar space. In this space, beside the two of us, there was something on the wall in the middle wrapped in a strange mucus-like tissue. It looked like a glowing cocoon, and inside was a beating, odd-looking heart.
Inside is your heart.
What?
In order to prevent your heart's owner from binding you, and to let you live a normal life, I've been protecting it this way. The cocoon will only grow larger and larger until you're fully immersed in my imaginary world. Until you're completely submerged. I had no other choice. I couldn't bear watching you with someone else. I just want to be the one to make you happy. Don't you love me the same way?
No, I don't want this. I don't want to leave you here alone. How can I live in peace seeing you like this?
It's okay. I can still watch over you. Still love you. Just in a slightly different way. I could still feel the emotions you feel, and that's enough. You will soon forget me. The me in the fantasy will give you the happiest life you could ever imagine. And we can be together forever this way.
I don't want this. This is sad. He pulled me into a tight embrace with a force that felt like this would be the last of his life.
Be good. It's alright. I'll be fine. I'm content like this. I really am.
You're telling me you're content like this when you are crying. I'm really finding it difficult to believe you.
Do you know, that day when you said you'd share your future with me, I was truly, incredibly happy. I've never felt that kind of joy before.
I've kept the list all this time. I treasure it even more than that chicky doll you made me.
I don't want to be separated from you.
Please don't cry. It's breaking my heart. Your tears are the one thing I can't handle. You crying like this will only make me spoil you even more in that world. Until you stop crying, I will make you the happiest girl in the universe. I promise.
I don't want it. I don't want this fake happiness. Why are you always like this? Always selfishly deciding what my happiness is. I just want to be with you. The one standing right in front of me.
I'm sorry. Just one last time. Let me be selfish one last time. Silly girl, you'll see me again very soon. Don't be sad. I'll be happy too.
No, you won't.
One last request. Can you smile for me just once, please?
I am not doing that. That is not happening. You are going to face your fears and we're going to deal with this together. He loosened his hold, gently cupping my face. Hell no. How can I smile when you're doing this? I don't want to smile. How can I smile at all? Why should I let go when he's right here in front of me? Why can't I take control of my own future? Is it because of this damned heart? Because I was manufactured? Bullshit! Sid, I'm sorry, but I really can't smile right now. You've been selfish so many times. Isn't it my turn to be selfish just once? I don't want that future. I don't want to watch my loved one hurt and do nothing, just like you don't want to see me hurt.
What are you gonna do? There's no way to fix this.
Sure there is. Why not? It's my own future. Maybe you can't control my future, but I sure can. As long as I'm not the destroyer, not a variable, then everything will be fine, right?
Stop!
Before he could stop me, my fist punched through the monitors, shattering their screens one after another. The monitors dimmed into darkness as they broke. Fragments like glass rained upon the floor. These features? I don't want them. I'm done with them. What you can't break, I'll break it. Sid was completely stunned. Utterly unprepared for me to destroy my future like this.
Hey, stop it! You don't know what you're doing!
I do. I know exactly what I'm doing. I don't want any future unless it's with you. I kept punching over and over again. My fists were hurting, my knuckles were bleeding, but I didn't stop. Those features were absurdly numerous. Could almost imagine how pained Sid would be seeing my hands.
You idiot! You're bleeding! You're hurting yourself! Stop hitting!
Unable to bear it any longer, he finally pulled me into a tight embrace again. His tendrils restraining my limbs.
I'm sorry. I never meant to push you this far. But even with those futures gone, you're still...
His voice carried gratification that I would destroy my own future for him. But it was overshadowed by a tide of bitterness. Those black features, the ones leading to darkness, didn't I smash them too?
What?
He stand in shock as he realized all the black screens had been violently shattered by me.
It can't be. Those were the failed futures, the one where you die.
So now I won't be destroyed, right?
No way. It can't be that easy. Won't be destroyed. If you won't be destroyed.
It was a new future. Though the image was extremely blurry, the figures of Sid and me were unmistakable. No others, just the two of us. A real future that truly belonged to only us. Oh, this one. This is a new future, right? My future with you.
No,
That's so
this
cute.
can't be.
Sid was completely dumbfounded.
Is it? Is it really? A future of you and me? A future I calculated countless times and could never find.
Told you, can't calculate infinity to an endpoint because it keeps going.
Is actually...
Oh, that's amazing, Sid. That means we don't have to be apart anymore, right? Large teardrops streamed down his cheeks, but he was unaware of them as he was so stunned in disbelief. Sid!
Hey, is this real? Is this actually happening?
It is, it totally is real. Sid, we have a future of our own. My words broke as he pulled me into a fervent embrace, his arms trembling from sheer joy and overwhelming emotions.
Finally. Finally. I can finally truly be with you. Not as a fantasy. Not just as childhood friends. You're mine at last. Mine and mine alone. And you won't leave again.
Yes, it's Sid. Why is that cocoon thing glowing?
Huh? That is not from the cocoon. It's your heart.
Why does it feel like it's about to explode?
Oh, shit.
My heart! Sid Sweet End. Well, at least it's a good ending. Even though my heart blew up. So soft. There's light everywhere. It feels so comfortable. Am I in heaven?
You're in hell.
What? I jolted upright in shock, only to find Sid propped up on one elbow, lounging lazily beside me.
Just kidding. Are you okay? Do you feel any discomfort?
No. Where are we? The scene before my eyes was something I'd only ever read in books or online. The cosmos twinkling with countless stars. The Milky Way flowing like a dazzling radiant river. And nebulae so breathtaking they seemed unreal. We're in space? I rubbed my eyes, unable to believe what I was seeing. I looked down and saw that we were lying on an unfamiliar planet. Why am I here? How am I breathing in outer space?
Because you died.
What? What nonsense are you talking about? How could that be possible?
Well, to be precise, you died as a human, but you survived as a different entity. The heart inside you, the one that belonged to that guy, had the power to transcend time and space. With every future you broke, remnant power from the parallel world's hearts accumulated in your original one. You shattered so many futures that the energy eventually overloaded.
So it just exploded.
Not just any explosion. It was a stellar explosion.
Huh?
You blew up Earth.
What?
I can fix it. It's just gonna make my workload a lot heavier. Ugh, I should have seen this coming. Love really does cloud one's judgment. This is all your fault.
Hey, look who's talking. Who was it that kidnapped me into a parallel world and locked me in a prison?
That was just an iron gate. Where have you ever seen a prison with that kind of VIP treatment?
Are you trying to rationalize your kinky imprisonment fetish right now?
Kinky? I've got nothing to say.
Why are you acting so wronged? We finally got a future of our own. Shouldn't you be over the moon? I fought so hard for this future for you.
Who says I'm not happy? I'm so happy I could literally die. I want to marry you. Right here, right now. Pin you to the ground and love you senseless.
I covered his mouth, almost forgetting this was his unique way of expressing joy. Alright, I get it.
I'm so happy, I'm so happy, I'm so happy.
Oh, I get it. Shut up already. So why am I still alive even though my heart exploded?
Your heart exploded, but the fragments didn't vanish. They merged with my heart, which is the mucus-like tissue you saw wrapping your heart. Your heart's fused with mine. We're now a single life entity. Though physically our bodies are still separate on the outside, so you've become a supreme being like me.
That future we saw, that was us becoming a single entity.
Yeah, exactly. But other than the eternal life, it won't change much for you. I'm doing all the work anyway. You can do whatever you like. You can go back to run your cafe or be a detective. That is, once I fix the Earth, of course. It's been ages since I had this much work to do.
Why? Aren't we a single entity now? Let's do it together. Besides, I'm kind of responsible too.
Not a chance. What kind of husband lets his wife do the heavy lifting? Certainly not me. You just stay home and be good. While there's no way you can ever get away from me, I'm still worried.
Home? With a snap of his fingers, we were back in his house again. The one with tendrils writhing by the window.
My home was never in Earth's dimension to begin with. So you'll be fine staying here, just like before. Eat whatever you want, buy whatever you want, do whatever you want. This place has everything you want, including this.
He conjured up the mannequin with his picture taped to its head, the one for me to lash out at.
Though I wouldn't recommend using it, and this time, no more prison. Iron Gate. Unless you're into that.
What, so in the end I'm still trapped inside your place?
But this time, you're here willingly, aren't you?
Ah, you... By the way, aren't you getting a little bit too comfortable calling me wife? This is no longer your fantasy.
Am I? Well, this future belongs to you and me. I'm just getting a head start on calling you what you'll be. And I love calling you that. My wife.
Ah, damn it, he's so cheesy, but I kinda like it. He's absolutely killing me when he's honest like
As
this.
for the proposal and wedding, I promise I'll make them so perfect you'll cry. Now, I can finally, truly have you.
Suddenly, he pinned me beneath him. Here we go. My arms braced on either side of my body, his eyes burning with a fiery desire that threatened to consume me.
Now I can finally hold you in my arms every night.
So you have work to do?
Work can wait. My desire for you can't.
Without waiting for my reply, his lips descended upon mine. The kiss carried the weight of his longing, his suppressed desire, and the ecstasy of having his wish fulfilled at long last. He gently nibbled and sucked and traced my lips on the corners of my mouth. He seemed intent on savoring me completely, starting with my mouth. Sid.
From now on, this mouth will only call my name. Only make these beautiful sounds for me. The thought alone is enough to send me over the edge. How could I have imagined something like this? To become this perfect single life entity with you. I really want to kiss you until you can only breathe through me.
His kisses grew fiercer, brimming with frantic, overflowing love, and threatened to kiss me into oblivion, yet it felt absolutely divine. Whoa.
You're so warm. Holding you feels so peaceful.
Am I?
Yeah, I'm talking about the warmth radiating from your soul. It's like the sun to me. I've encountered countless souls, but you're the only one who's ever moved me.
Then, Sid is like the moon to me. always illuminating me in the darkness. Always there when I need you. This future is real, right?
Of course it is. It's so real I can hardly believe it myself. Your touch, your warmth, your reactions. I can feel them all so vividly. Somehow, after you smashed those futures, I feel like there might be even more futures of ours appearing. Who would have thought such a direct, violent way could solve everything? That's so you.
I learned it from you. Didn't you used to pick fights everywhere?
That's because, as the observer, I couldn't directly interfere with human affairs. So I had to solve things the human way. And the simplest is to smash. Regardless, I intend to savor every moment of this future we've earned. So, don't you even think about leaving my side. Otherwise, next time it won't just be a metal gate. My dear wife.
That's kind of messed up. Haven't you already locked me up? In that cage called love.
Yeah, that's very true. We're not going anywhere today. I'm going to love you, senseless.
A kiss fell once more, ushering in the next act of our entanglement.
I love you.
Sid Sweet End, the eternal future. That was cute. Well, now we have to go back and get the bad ending, so rip us. Smile for him in a situation like this. Honestly, I couldn't smile at all. My face was already exhausted from crying. Yet if this was his last request, the final wish of my loved one, then I would do whatever it takes to grant it. This is the last thing I could do for him. Sid, with every ounce of strength I forced a smile for him, and he too had tears streaming down his face, yet he returned a faint smile. I knew he could feel all the bitterness in my heart. Then without another word, he leaned down and gave me one final kiss. This one sucked. Taking my lips in his, he poured every unspoken love and reluctance into the kiss, then pried open my teeth to share his breath with me. And his lingered endlessly, like there was no tomorrow. I clung tightly to his waist, terrified he'd slip away any second, and he responded in kind, unwilling to let go.
Hey, I love you. When you wake up again, you'll forget the me who is here. You will forget all the pain. I'll ensure my fantasy is flawless, so you can live safely and soundly in that perfect future.
Sid, please don't.
I'll be watching you forever.
Sid's cage and oh, great. Wow, immediately?
Hey, my wife. What's wrong? Why are you crying?
He didn't look surprised, only gently licked away my tears, cuddling me even more tightly. I don't know. There was a moment I remembered something sad about you, but I can't recall what.
Something sad? How could that be when I'm right here? Besides, thinking of other things halfway through. Maybe I'm not working hard enough.
Wow.
Say you love me. Say I'm the only one you want. Say you'll be with me forever and ever.
I love you. I only want you. I'll never leave you and I'll be with you forever. Because this is our future, right? He suddenly went still. For a fleeting moment, his eyes seemed different. More familiar, more real than the person before me.
Hey, that's right. This is our future. I really, really love you. Even if it's like this.
Sid?
I love you. I love you. I love you. You're mine. Mine. I love you so much.
That sounded like the real Sid. This is upsetting. He buried his face into the curve of my shoulder and I suddenly felt warm tears fall onto my skin. Sid? But after a moment, when he lifted his head, his face was dry and no trace of tears to be found.
Did that feel good?
Did I see it wrong?
Great. Me too.
He pressed a gentle kiss to my forehead, so tender it made me melt.
Sleep now. Tomorrow morning, I'll make your favorite breakfast. And then we'll go on a date.
Okay.
It's perfect. Getting to hold you like this every night. This future is truly blissful.
And in his arms, I slowly drifted to sleep. In the screening room, that person never left. He was afraid. Afraid that once he left, he would lose even this illusory future. This is upsetting. He longed and yearned to feel the warmth of his beloved again, even if just for a few moments like he had moments ago. That would be enough. That would be more than enough. Still, the pain was so agonizing that he couldn't stop the tears.
I didn't know. Watching my own future could be this painful.
Sid raised his hand, trying to touch her on the screen. The only person he loved with every fiber of his soul. The joy and happiness he had brought them, and he could feel it. But everything, all of it, could only be witnessed through this thin screen.
Before this distance in this world is having you right in front of me. Yet I cannot touch you. I miss you so much. I miss you so much.
Don't worry, we're gonna say that the sweet end is canonical, because that's the one we did first.
I miss you. It's alright though. I'll get used to it someday. As long as I can watch you smile for me, that would be enough. As long as I can hear you say you love me, that would be enough. I love you.
That's so sad. Each night the same dream visited me. In the dream I would see Sid sitting alone in a movie theater watching clips of our shared moments. They were supposed to be happy days, yet why did he look so sad? Hadn't we found our happy ending? Wasn't this already the perfect future? I couldn't bear to see him in such sorrow. Fortunately, it was just a dream, right? Then I would walk up to him and give him a hug. I wondered if he could feel it. I only wish he'd stop crying, that his sorrowful expression would go away. He was, after all, my most cherished person, and even in a dream I wanted him to be happy. My feelings would reach him, wouldn't they? Oh, Sid, that's so sad. I think that might actually be one of the most upsetting ones. Before we wrap up, let's see the other endings, because we've got 2 bad ones that we haven't wrapped up yet. We'll do this first, which there's one in chapter 5. Okay, I think this is a choice. In chapter 5, when Dane texts us, we reply to Dane instead of don't reply. So I'm gonna click this. Anyway, I just have to ask him. I'm here. Are you the Dane I know? But after a while, there was no reply. I slammed my phone down in frustration. I need to wash my face, my head's a mess. Not long after stepping into the hallway, I bumped into someone. With a thud, I fell to the ground.
Sorry, are you okay?
Oh god, why are you everywhere? I've already married you in one timeline. I looked up, but I couldn't make out the person's face. Even his voice was muffled. What's going on? Why can't I see his face clearly?
Good. You're not hurt.
His gentle tone felt incredibly familiar, yet I couldn't hear it clearly. He helped me up and slowly disappeared around the hallway corner. It was only several seconds later that I snapped out of my daze. Wait! I found myself chasing that fading figure without thinking. Something about him was drawing me in. Even though the distance between us was increasing, he still stood out in the crowd.
Come here. Return to where you belong.
That soft, fuzzy voice echoed directly in my mind, calling to me. Who is he? Could he be? I don't know why, but I need to find him. It's like there's an invisible force pulling my heart towards him. I keep running, out of the university into a taxi and out again at a specific location. It wasn't until I heard the sound of sea waves that I suddenly snapped back to my senses. This is what I used to be. That beach? I slowed my steps and saw the figure I'd been chasing standing in the middle of the sea. White hair, sun-kissed skin, and those gem-like eyes. You're Dane. I could finally make out his face a little. Why are you here?
You finally came. I'm so happy. I knew you still had me in your heart.
I mean, I just replied to a text.
Come, let me hold you.
A damp sensation suddenly appeared beneath my feet, and several translucent tentacles began wrapping around me. My feet, my thighs, my waist, and my arms. These are the same tentacles I saw at the hospital that day. Why do they feel so strangely familiar? Although I was surprised, I accepted the tentacle's embrace and pulled towards him. As the tentacles pulled me closer, Dane's face grew clearer.
It's you. You must have been scared. Suddenly being brought back to the past. Don't be afraid.
Dane looks so pretty in this art, though.
I can't stand anyone taking you from me, or your heart drifting to someone else. But I'll forgive you. How could I ever be mad at you? Besides, you were just kidnapped, right? It wasn't your choice, was it?
Suddenly, the tentacles released me, leaving me unsteady, and Dane caught me in his arms.
Let's go back to our home.
I don't want to go back. I want to be with Sid. This is Sid's route.
I'll take good care of you so you'll forget that insignificant childhood friend. I'll make you remember that you've always belonged to me.
A massive translucent purple tentacles enveloped my body, slowly pulling me into the depths of the ocean. Who is Dane, really? Why can't I resist him? His embrace is so warm. He said he made me forget Sid. No, I can't. Sid! Oh no, what the hell just happened? A sharp pain pierced my heart. The tentacles vanished instantly, then something cold yet soft held me close. Someone had torn me from Dane's grasp. The wound in my chest didn't hurt, but my consciousness was fading. As darkness swallowed my vision, another familiar voice cut through.
Insignificant? You're the one overestimating yourself. Don't forget, this is my world. Did you really think I'd be that easy to deal with?
Is that Sid? I do like Sid when he's wearing that shirt.
Hey, it's okay. It might feel a little unpleasant, but you'll forget it soon. Think of it as a little punishment for being tempted. Next time, don't answer voices you shouldn't, but this works out nicely. Now you've entered my world in a different way until your heart is reshaped, though that'll take some time. Don't worry. When you wake up, I'll be right by your side. Let's go back even further this time. Let's relive our memories again. You're mine.
Sid Bad End 1, the reversal. Did he kill Dane? That would be wild if he did. Alright, let's look at the last bad ending. That one is here. Instead of pulling Sid away, we attack the other me. The fastest way is to get rid of this other me. I scanned the surroundings and spotted a sharp scalpel nearby. It's difficult to hurt a body that looks exactly like mine, but there's no other way. I shut my eyes and thrust the scalpel towards the other me. When the blade went in, the sensation wasn't like piercing human flesh as I expected, but rather like stabbing through rubber. There was no spray of blood, but the other meat collapsed and the mannequins dropped in unison. Oh, it worked! But just as I was about to celebrate my success, the princess gown she wore suddenly transferred to me. What the? Never mind, this can wait. Sid, are you alright? I took down the imposter. Let's get out of here. Yet even with the imposter gone, Sid still didn't recover. He remained in that state of panic and madness, his eyes quivering and his body trembling.
You said you don't want a future with me?
I did not say that. He still hasn't come out of it. That's not true. That was from the imposter. I never thought that.
Really?
Why would I lie to you? Well, snap out of it, Sid. Wake up.
I'm awake. I'm always wide awake. That's why I check every day. Every single day to see if our future will appear. If you're telling the truth, then why haven't I seen that future? Not even once.
I don't know. Time is a fickle thing and things can happen at any moment. What are you talking about? Where are you looking? That's not the point at all. I'm right by your side. How could we not have a future together?
That's only because I've trapped you. Otherwise, you'd have to run away from me.
His gaze sharpened with madness and his grip tightened on me. What are you doing?
That's why I said you wouldn't understand. You can't imagine how agonizing, how it rips me apart to see countless futures where you run to someone else.
His tendrils slowly slid around me, cold, slick, and unyielding.
You look so pretty in this princess gown. Just as I imagined. I get it. You're not real, are you?
No.
You're the one from my inner world. The princess I saved from the lonely tower.
I'm the real one. Damn it, this dress won't come off.
Real or not, it makes no difference.
He's still not waking up. The tendrils tightened even more, and I was no match for their strength. Before I knew it, I was dragged into that VIP ward.
Hey, you're awake. How are you feeling today?
Doctor, where am I?
You're confused again. This is your ward. Your heart is ill.
Oh right, I forgot. My heart was sick, which is why I had been staying in this hospital. And Sid was my only attending physician. As for when I started my treatment here, I could never recall. Doctor, when will I get better?
It's hard to tell. Your heart is far too special.
Oh, I see. Seeing my disappointed face, he set his documents aside, sat on my bedside and gently stroked my cheek.
Don't worry. As long as you're with me, your condition will always remain stable. I'll stay by your side. Always. Until you get better.
He pressed a tender kiss to my forehead, smiling at me, though the doctor's bedside manner often seemed cold. In my moments of distress, he always showed a gentler side. Still, I feel like something's missing. By the way, why have I never seen any other patients, nurses, or doctors?
Others. Is there a need for them to exist? It's just you and me here. No one else. And look, you're not even wearing a standard patient gown.
I looked down and realized I was dressed in a loose black nightgown.
There are no strict rules here. No annoying outsiders. Just you and me. I'll be fully responsible for your treatment. All you need to know is that I'm your attending physician and the most important person to you.
Doctor.
Your heart's racing, and it's heating up again. I can feel it all. Do you know what comes next?
Me? I come next? Yes, it's time for the doctor's treatment.
Very good. It's just like usual.
Doctor, this is highly unprofessional. Yes, Doctor. In the next second, he sealed my lips with a kiss so intimate and sweet, as though we were actual lovers.
Hey, what's on your mind?
What are we?
What do you want us to be? We are whatever you desire. After all, it's just you and me here. Say my name. Say it with love. Say you only want me. That you couldn't live without me.
Doctor, taps mic, is this also part of the treatment?
If you don't say it, you're not getting this.
I only want you. I couldn't live without you.
There we go. Good girl. My lovely patient. My precious princess. My dearest one. You're mine. Forever.
Yandere and captive treatment. That's so sad. That was all of the endings of Sid's round in Heart Cage. That we've also done every single round in Heart Cage, except for Clark's, which is coming out next year. The thing that I love the most about this game is that every single route is important because you get to uncover more and more about the story and the lore. I appreciate world building so much, and I think Rice did an incredible job with this. So many little intrinsic bits, but they all link together really well. Like, even though Enox and Luke weren't so much connected, Sid and Dane and G Sharp was with their stories, I still think like they were incredibly lore relevant. because Enoch still had End tying him to the place, and like he was still a supreme being, and Luke as well, with his own history and everything, and how he came to be a supreme being. So it was really nice to see everything just like neatly fit together like a jigsaw puzzle the more that you played. Not to Sid's route though, I like the happy ending the most, which I feel like that's how we're supposed to feel. But like I think that Sid's endings for me, the sad ones, are particularly sad because a lot of his bad endings stem from his insecurities and inability to let go and in a way be brave for once. So the bad Yandere end in the hospital is because he was afraid that you didn't want him back. The other one, he ended up becoming more obsessive as well because you gave in to Dane and he was scared that he would lose you. And then in the Cage ending, he didn't even try to fight for a future with you and was just content to sit there for eternity watching you be happy with an illusion version of himself. And I think that is really upsetting. I think after playing through all of them, my favorite definitely is still Enoch's. There's just something about his like tsundere self that really gets me. Well, see, because I usually like kuderes, which is like, you know, Vincent Valentine and Blade, like the type that's like really stoic that has a soft spot for you, so like more like Sin. But I think the way Enoch's tsundere tendencies were portrayed was so endearing and so cute, and it was really nice to see him grow as a person, because I think out of all of them, Enoch's definitely had the most growth. He started off like aggressive, angry, almost violent, and became someone who truly learned how to love and trust. And I think like that arc for him is my absolute #1 favorite. So I think, yeah, out of all of them, I still love Enoch's the most. Love him and his watermelon hair. But what did you guys think of the game? Feel free to let me know in the comments below, along with your favorite love interest, and thank you so much for experiencing the entirety of Heart Cage with me. If you guys haven't had a chance to play this game, the link is in the description box below. Please support Rice, she put so much hard work into this, and it was an incredible game. I think genuinely one of the best otome titles to hit the Western market as well, and I know that this was highly anticipated by so many people, and I think this delivered above and beyond. This is like solo devs as well, like the art and the programming and like all the writing and everything, so it's genuinely just so incredible because all the routes are like long as well, and like there was just so much lore. You can tell that so much love and effort has been put into this, and I had a wonderful time playing through this world. Thank you so much again for being a part of Heart Cage and experiencing it with me. If you guys like this video, please leave a thumbs up and subscribe so you don't miss out on the next video. And also, if you would like to support the channel, my Patreon link is in the description box below. Supporting monetarily is not mandatory, just very appreciated. But thank you so much again, and until the next fictional man, take care.